New York City, New York, York. If the Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. We back, we back, we back, we back, we back, we back. This is New York City, home of the Knicks, baby. Yeah, we back on track. The Mecca's going crazy. Rim rocking, shot blocking, boy, we are not stopping. Aiming at that chip with a bullseye on the target. It's been so many years, that's how bad we really want it. From the city to the garden, we all bleed blue and orange. And everybody's starving, hell yeah, hungry for a ring. Got a team full of hungry hoopers all going in. We back. Oh yeah, we back. Let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. We back, we back, we back, we back, we back, we New York City, New York, York. If the Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. We back, we back, we back, we back, we back, we back. This is New York City, home of the Knicks, baby. Yeah, we back on track. The Mecca's going crazy. Rim rocking, shot blocking, boy, we are not stopping. Aiming at that chip with a bullseye on the target. It's been so many years, that's how bad we really want it. From the city to the garden, we all bleed blue and orange. And everybody's starving, hell yeah, hungry for a ring. Got a team full of hungry hoopers all going in. We back. Oh yeah, we back. Let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. We back, we back, we back, we back, we back, we New York City, New York, York. If the Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. We back, we back, we back, we back, we back, we back. This is New York City, home of the Knicks, baby. Yeah, we back on track. The Mecca's going crazy. Rim rocking, shot blocking, boy, we are not stopping. Aiming at that chip with a bullseye on the target. It's been so many years, that's how bad we really want it. From the city to the garden, we all bleed blue and orange. And everybody's starving, hell yeah, hungry for a ring. Got a team full of hungry hoopers all going in. We back. Oh yeah, we back. Let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. We back, we back, we back, we back, we back, we New York City, New York, York. If the Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it soundtrack to make us going crazy.
Films in the building. My God, what's good?
And I salute the new Knicks. Let's get it.
Shout out to the new Knicks.
The new Knicks, salute my guy.
The new Knicks, the organic podcast.
Uh-oh. Sounds like it's about to go down in here. Going down. New York City, NYC, Borough. Brooklyn, Staten in the Bronx. Manhattan, Queens, what you want? We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. Brooklyn, Staten in the Bronx. Manhattan, Queens, what you want? We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks.
Warning. This video contains super awesome content not suitable for people who don't enjoy super awesomeness. Viewer discretion advised.
What's good? What's good? Que lo que mi gente? What's poppin'? Welcome back to the Organic Fanatics. You know what it is. We back at it for another saucy Sunday. And we back at it. You know what I'm talking about? So we back here with my brother, the new Knicks. Talk to him, Serv. Yes, sir.
What's poppin', everybody? Que lo que, de lo mío, que lo que, Knicks family, que lo que, what's poppin'? Welcome home. Yeah, I mean, we out here. You see the title. We serving up some barbecue chicken out here. Got the grills ready.
BBQ chicken, yes, sir. And we got another guest who quite ain't ready. But if you see the name right there, he's gonna be coming on because he
John Blaze. John Blaze.
Can you hear me?
Oh, okay. We got a Jay Blaze.
We got a Blaze out to get loot. A Johnny Cash.
Oh, we got audio.
Hey,
that's right. My camera's messing up, but you know, okay. I'm here with the losers in blue. What's really hood?
This coming from a nigga with a fresh loss. Nigga,
that's
you
right.
fresh from the loss category.
That's
what
right.
What are we talking about?
That's right. I'm gonna give you guys a shout out. Great game. Respect the hustle. Typical.
Hold on. Before you go in there,
yeah. Calm down, my boy.
We get you in. I appreciate the props, but if you guys are watching, which obviously you are, if you in the live, salute to Coach Michael Drake. Salute my family, all y'all live.
Salute to the chat.
You got the chat. Here you go, guys. If you're in the chat, Michael Drake, Coach, the one who you've been battling for the last couple of weeks, Jay Blaze himself, he's here. We're trying to get the camera on. You know, I think he's ducking a little bit, but you got the voice. Got the voice. But Johnny Blaze, Mr. 305. This is my brother, mi amigo, mi compatria, the Jamaican, the bad man massive. Big up Jay Blaze. Go talk to him, Jay Blaze. Give your intro. Say what's up to the people.
What's really hood? Shout out to the Organics. You guys are dope. It's good to join you. Last time I seen you, I was laughing because I knocked you out the playoffs. This time, you guys get to chuckle a little bit, but it's the regular season, so front runners laugh during the regular season. I get to laugh in the postseason. We know what it is. Shout out to you guys. Good win for you. I ain't gonna step on. I'm not gonna step on your product too much, but you know I am gonna talk a little crazy still. That's who I am.
Well, we don't expect anything less from you, Jay Blaze. And of course, just like your 305, the Heat people, y'all gotta have that one, the emergency exit, the second parachute, in case all else fails. It's only a regular season win. It doesn't matter, Coach.
Yeah. Hey, listen, he's a great representative for the Miami Heat. That you can hear them, but you can't see shit.
All right, I'm trying to get my camera fixed here, but here's the reality of everything. You know how Miami does it every year. We kind of, give our guys quote unquote injury rest. They're not really hurt. We're working out who's going to work with who's going to work for where. We don't care if you're the 1 seed or the 8 seed. We go into the postseason and we kick butt. So it's like it's funny because you guys remind me of the Dallas Cowboys, and I'm a Cowboy fan. Great regular season, dead man walking the postseason.
Bro,
Hey, your coach was looking a little lost out there yesterday. You heard? Hey, by the way, shout out to Mike the Specialist. Welcome to Saucy Smoke Sundays. You know how we do the TOF show. We in here, and we about to roast some barbecue chicken on Johnny Blaze.
but
Bro.
though. You got the floor. Carry. I need to hear how we compare to the Dallas Cowboys. Like this is gone.
This is how you guys. And you know what? Shout out to Candace Parker who took a cheap shot at Jalen Brunson. But hey, she said, not me, but she said that he's a regular season player. Not me. She said it. You can check that in, I think, a Bleacher Report or something like that. But this is how you like Dallas.
Is she an NBA player? She play ball?
No.
Okay. So hey, listen.
I'm just taking shots at you guys right now.
All right, listen. Everybody's a bird for the internet, bro. Everybody's a bird for the internet. You heard? Fuck them birds.
Harris, they want to see you, my brother. Go put your
I'm trying to get my camera on.
It's the icon that looks like a camera.
No, it's something else that my wife brought in the browser. So I'm trying to get it to open up. Okay. I'm clicking on it, so I think I have to reverse it. If not, I'll go to my. Oh, here I am.
Okay.
What's your life like?
Hey,
what's your life like?
Okay, my guy is in the building. Salute, sir. There he is, Johnny.
I got to go get my hat now. You know what I mean? I got to go get my hat because I had my hat on. I tried to get it on my phone, couldn't get my phone. Had to get on the computer. You guys think I'm running from you guys? This is how we do it. This is what Heat Nation does. We tinkle a little bit with our starting lineup. We already know that Scary Terry, and I don't like him, just for the record, cannot play alongside Tyler Hero. They're like the black and white version of each other. They don't play defense. They take stupid shots. They have low IQs like RJ Barrett. Shout out to RJ Barrett.
Oh, yo, you get shots. Get dang.
So listen, I'm just telling you how it is. So what's going to happen? I'm going to tell you right now. You can write it down. What our starting lineup will be against the Knicks in the playoffs if you guys make it out the first round.
Wait, you guys just lost 6 in a row. What is you talking about?
It don't matter. We how did we get to the East? How did we get to the NBA Finals last year as a play-in team?
By Jimmy doing things. By Jimmy,
I got lucky.
We got lucky against the number 1 team, the number 2 team, and the number 4.
Butler was hanging out with P. Diddy. That's right. Butler was hanging out with P. Diddy, and he did him a side.
This is going to be our starting lineup. At point guard, going to be Scary Terry. At 2, going to be Duncan Robinson. At 3, going to be Jimmy Butler. At 4, going to be Kevin Love. And at 5, it's going to be Bam Adebayo.
The Kevin Love. That's what
you know what it sounds like. You sounds like a bunch of birds on the court.
Bro, we killed this. You guys had a better team last year. We killed you.
Bro, listen, if Tibbs wasn't playing around with that walk down the first, run them down on the second, walk down the third, run them down on the fourth, bro, we would have smoked y'all just like we did Denver.
But the problem with the Knicks
it's easy.
Is you guys remind me of the Cowboys are how you lose and the 49ers how you coach. You play so hard during the regular season that in the postseason you're hurt. How my boy doing, by the way? Is Julius Randle okay?
Randle
get hurt against the Heat again.
That's a silverback. He's fine.
He'll be back in 3 games.
Bull in the China shop. He's more like soft like the China. Every time I look, he's right on schedule. He's hurt again.
All right. Well. I mean, I don't know how you can figure a bowl in a China shop because every time he get inside that paint, I see the ops falling on the floor like a bunch of bowling pins.
I know.
They grab it, and just like a point that Ruel and Machete didn't make when we played the champs. Saw the king crying on the floor like a little baby. I mean, it's a regular thing when you're facing the Knicks.
But that's your problem. The problem is you play hard every night. You play like it's the playoffs. And when you get to the playoffs, you don't have that second level to go to. When you're running the teams like Miami that turn on the lights in the playoffs, just like the Chiefs are doing to the Ravens right now, they turn on the lights, and you don't got that next step to go to, you're going to be little brother again.
Guys, listen, you guys are not the team of last year. You got lucky last
We
year.
better.
You lost Gabe Vincent, Max Struz.
Come on. Gabe is not even playing in LA. He's out there just walking around making half the money because he's in Los Angeles. And Struz is an okay player. He's like Kendrick Nunn and every other player that leaves the Heat.
How are you better? You was trash last year. You got lucky last year. And we brought you 2 in a row this year already. Just like we did last year. We got more help. You ain't making it past Anunoby.
I was actually, and that's the point. I love that pickup for the Knicks. I'm giving you guys your flowers. He's a very smart player. He's like he's an all-two player. I like him. Right?
Listen.
That's a good pickup. The problem is that you still got that dummy Julius Randle. And eventually he's gonna start playing with his emotions.
The one that got 29 and 9 yesterday out of bust his shoulder? That dude?
Yep.
The one that
guy. The only ones that could really be in conversations with Randall is you gotta mention Antetokounmpo, Embiid, like this.
Oh my gosh, he's not that good, bro. He's not.
I know who's stopping him. Who's stopping him?
That's literally his stats say
who stopped him last in the playoffs.
Yo, you keep talking about last year.
His 2 ankles. He was playing with 2 bad ankles and still balled out.
He's a year older. He's not a year better. He's a year older.
Let's talk this year.
So let's talk this year. I watched the game, and at first glance, and I have to give you respect. I watched you guys play another game. I was actually rewatching the game again. That's just I can't help it. When I watch games, I watch it twice. So you guys play hard.
Oh, hey, when you're watching it the second, are you crying or what?
I'm crying. I'm laughing. So you have a lot of talent, but here's the one thing that I take solace in. I watched you guys, and you still have no concepts on offense and defense, and you can get away with that in the regular season. You don't.
My dude, us busting 125, right? In order to get to 125, you have to produce on offense, and we've been balling like that.
I agree.
The last fucking 18, 20, 30, the whole season, nigga.
So let me ask you a question because you brought up a good point. When you get to the playoffs, is it the fact that you can make a shot, or is it the team that get the easiest shots?
It is the fact that if the Knicks get there, we stomping out whoever the fuck is in our way.
It's both. It's both because you need to make it's both. It's both. You need to make easy shots, and you need someone to hit the shot when you ain't getting them easy shots, and that's Jalen Brunson. And we got both of those.
Right, but your entire offense is built around shot making. It's not built around who's taking. Miami took a lot of easy shots. We missed a lot of easy shots like we did last year.
That's called defense. It's called defense.
We missed a short. Guys are shooting wide open. Do we have to rewatch this game and I really write down how many wide open threes the Heat missed that we're not?
Yeah, because it's not our fault. Y'all shook. What we got to do with that?
This is like last year.
Do with y'all being shook, bro. That has nothing to do with.
Why would we be shook against the Knicks? You guys are nobodies.
We own you. We own you right now. We own you. We own you in the postseason.
In the regular season, you do.
In the postseason too. In the postseason, what? We're 3-3 and
the last time you guys beat us in the postseason, I think you was in the Marines.
We're 3-3. You're right.
That's a long time ago.
You're right. But
listen. Y'all Ben's offensive weapon is getting her hair done. So you can scratch that. You're shimmy Futler.
He's better than any player you have on your team.
That nigga ain't even better than Hart.
Yo,
what you talking about, bro?
He's a better basketball player than Jalen Brunson. He's a better basketball player than Randall.
Bro,
I'm not saying a better shooter, a better basketball player than anybody on your roster. With
you need to stop
basketball.
that.
You
Hey,
talking
let me-
about? You talking about? Butter?
Hey, let me see your surroundings because I don't know what you drinking on saucy Sundays.
You took
I
a,
don't.
you took a hit. You took.
He's
you
a
took
better basketball player than these. So, I mean, basketball is more than scoring, right? Will we
Defense.
agree with that?
defense.
Or if you guys count on scoring, then Steph Curry is the greatest of all time.
All right.
Are we
Let's check
saying
this out.
basketball is more? It's just it's shooting.
Okay,
Who's a better all-around player?
All right, we can do this. Dwight, why don't you read me the numbers? Why don't we go into facts?
You got your
Dude,
hat
just
on.
saying
Look at
your
it.
team
Look at him. He
scores.
had to go get his hat. Man,
I
take
had my
that.
hat on earlier.
Hey,
I had my hat on
man,
earlier.
I couldn't
I had to
tell.
get my computer fixed.
I
I
couldn't
had my hat
tell.
on earlier.
Hey, this that real vibe right here.
That's
Yeah,
trash.
Brunson at 32 and 8.
Look at
All right, let's
creativity and what you got.
nigga, that shit look like some pride, Miami
That's
Pride
fire. That's fire. You know this is fire right here.
shit. Yeah.
You can't even hate on it.
Just
You may
like
not
that.
the team, but this
Y'all got fizzled out. Y'all got rained out. That fire ain't working up.
Yeah. Forget what you talking
center
about.
is
Let's get to the
leading-
facts. What them numbers is looking like.
Your center is leading your team in steals and blocks.
Who? What?
Jimmy Butler missed 17 games. Tyler Heroes missed 14 to 15, bro. We just chilling. I don't understand how you don't get this. This is what you guys should be doing.
But you saying, hold up. You saying Jimmy is better than anybody on our team, but you just fucking said that he missed 17 games. That best ability is availability. Your man is trash, bro.
Oh my gosh. You sound like a LeBron James fan.
Nah. I ain't never been a fucking. Don't even put that on my jacket. Get that off my jacket, boy. Shit, fuck out of here. Listen,
he's
putting scarlet letters on.
You had
hey,
so with the eye test, Jalen Brunson is a better shooter. Jalen Brunson is a better shooter than Jimmy Butler. We can agree.
I'm glad you said it. I'm glad you said it.
Who's the better facilitator, Jalen Brunson or Jimmy Butler?
Jalen Brunson,
not assist guy, facilitator.
Jalen Brunson. I mean, you have to have an assist in order to facilitate, right?
Listen.
Hey, assist don't mean you're a facilitator.
The reason that is, and I'll give you props on that, Jimmy Butler is because he has the tools around him. Jalen Brunson now has
because I'm sorry that he does that because he doesn't have the tools to shoot lights out like Jalen Brunson. He don't got that. He's not built like that, bro.
OG Anunoby is a poor man's Jimmy Butler. That's why I like OG. I've liked him from when he first G-checked LeBron when he played for the Heat. I like OG Anunoby, but he's a poor man's Jimmy Butler, which is a good thing to have on your team. But Jimmy Butler's entire game is his ability to rebound, his ability to draw fouls, his ability to hit the mid-range, his ability to hit key threes, his ability to defend 4 or 5 different positions is better than Jalen Brunson's overall game. Jalen Brunson's a better scorer.
First of all, you said OG. First of all. And second of all, you're confusing OG with RJ. Because
no.
is a template. Now, you compared OG to fucking Butler. That's
right. They're the same player.
That's a miscalculation. Hell no. OG plays more like.
How they different? How they different?
Jimmy Butler and Kawhi Leonard are two different players.
No, OG Anunoby is a poor man's Jimmy Butler.
No, he's not. He's a poor man's. He's a poor man's fucking Kawhi Leonard.
Oh my God!
Stop it.
Max.
What you smoking? Boy, what you smoking?
You saw the first play of the game, the nigga. Hey, I'm smoking on that.
You got some pot in there? What's in there?
Mac and cheese, and it's delicious. It's delicious.
He's more like Callaloo. He more got that Callaloo. Ooh, wee.
Oh, Callaloo. I'm growing some this year, by the way. I'm growing some Callaloo in my backyard.
Yeah, we need
By
some.
the way, now, so I got you. You know, I got you. All around, holistically now, if you look at Jalen Brunson, he's a better shooter. He's a better dribbler, right? So we give him that. The offense goes to Jalen. The defense goes to Jimmy. The facilitating goes to Jimmy. The rebounding, which is part of offense, is going to Jimmy.
Yeah, he's a taller player. First of all, they're two different players.
Now let's go to Randall. Randall offense is our edges offense a little better. His defense is nowhere near Jimmy Butler's. Jimmy Butler can play from point 1 to 4.
We're not talking about last year, Randall. We're talking about, bro. Have you seen Randall play this year on the defensive end? You cannot say that Randall did not elevate his
Jimmy could have went for 40
game.
yesterday. Jimmy could have went for 40 yesterday if he wanted.
He could have went for 40 if he would have had his hairdo.
Look at this guy. Look, don't go
y'all sweet. Y'all sweet, bro.
Let him finish. We can't talk over each other. People can't hear in the live.
Now, how is it that we get to bully y'all every year in the playoffs, though? You were complaining last year that we were bullies.
Right,
the same guy, New York Knicks, you were saying that we were bullying you guys and that we were goons.
Listen, you know how I could tell you lying? Because never in my life I will cut 12 veins before I would say the Heat are bullies to the Knicks. Those words will never utter out of my mouth.
You did. You said we pushing you guys around. We're not playing real basketball. You said the same thing last year.
No.
I said. Don't make me Google it.
All right, bring the receipts out, because I said if the league is catering to y'all, like, you got to understand one thing as a Knicks fan, and I'm tired of when y'all. And this is another point I'm gonna bring up. Y'all keep bringing up single players when y'all playing my whole team. And second of all, this is a team that's playing against a team and the league at the same fucking time. Stop it.
All right, hold on. Before y'all go, let me salute to the chat real quick. Salute Michael Drake. Salute Alphonse. Everybody in the live, we appreciate y'all. And they going in. Just Harris, you may want to peek that because some of the comments are to you.
All right. Hey, read them out. Read them out.
Read them out. I can't
read them out.
You know what? Let me go get my cell phone.
You can't shout out the chat without reading it.
I'm trying, but let me get you.
Shout out to them. Hey, let me tell everybody in the chat: do not hire for me when I come back in the playoffs. Don't do that.
Hold on, Blaze. Hold on. We're gonna come back to you. So nobody want to see that. That's what a coach said. He's on that Broward Waka Flocka barbecue chicken from Coach. No defense in the backcourt, and Rozier's a chucker, which is true. He was chucking them balls.
We agree. We'll agree with that. I agree with that.
Drake, I do agree with. Hold on. Michael Drake says, please, Blaze. I do agree with some of what he's saying. I don't agree that Tibbs is running to the ground. So I agree with some of your points.
Tibbs and a coach. Does he agree with that? Tibbs, he's a preacher. He ain't a coach.
And he also said Randall's 25, 10, and 8. Nobody in your team is coming close to that. Nobody.
Yeah, he's like I say, he's a regular season guy.
Roasting.
Hey, the chat saying
that's a roasting.
The chat is saying OG. The chat is saying OG.
How about
OG better than Butler?
Ask the chat about his defense.
They're gonna come on.
Guard 1 through 4. Tell him to start reading ESPN.com and watch the actual game.
Hey, so let's talk. Let's
the game that we watched.
ESPN.com and watch some games.
The game that we watched last night, correct? Let's talk about games. The game that we watched last night against you guys.
Yep.
It looked like Jalen Brunson was out there with a fucking apron on, cooking the shit out of y'all niggas with barbecue chicken. Call him Captain Fancy Feet, because he was fucking stepping on y'all niggas, B.
Yeah, I agree.
Every single person they put up against JB was getting cooked.
Yeah, we had multiple.
Agreed.
We had about 3 times in the game that we was up by about 10 points. We let y'all go on a little here and there. And again, keep in mind, this is without our best player, Mitchell Robinson. This was with a struggling Iheart. Hold on.
Mitchell Robinson's your best player? Hold on. Your best player is Mitchell Robinson?
Our best, our let's say the foundation of our team, our defensive anchor and our best.
Okay, got you.
So in that aspect, he's one of our best players, our starter. I'll say that. Our starter who would have matched up with Bam Adebayo. We had our third stringer, which y'all let go, Precious Achua, who came in and matched the same numbers that your boy was doing. He had 10 rebounds on y'all. Okay, and he matched what Bam Adebayo, and your boy Bam only had 13 points. Am I correct here? Let me look. Bam Adebayo had 12 points and 13 rebounds. That for a start in all-star.
Is there a question? Is there a question tied to that, or are we just?
I'm pointing out you can follow up with it, but your main starter, who's an all-star, only had 12 points. Talk about that.
I agree. He's an all-star, and Jalen Brunson got to wait for somebody to vote him on. But anyhow, here's the difference now, because he's the only person that's averaged he's averaging 20, 10, and 8 or something like that. I forgot what he's averaging. 20 and 10 for the Heat. Bam, it's averaging 20 and 10 right now. So the point is with Miami, and everything is in context because I did watch the game, and I was in the middle of watching it again, and then I started trying to get online since 4:30. And apologies to you guys in the chat that I'm late, but we haven't played together as a team yet, and now we have a new player. So what we're doing is we got one.
Bro, y'all got.
Hold on. How many?
Hold on. We just got Precious Achua. Malachi was not really playing. And then we had Iheart, who was out for like 3 games.
But they're not integral parts of your team.
Okay, but a lot of
Caleb Martin was hurt. Then almost,
Caleb Martin he's a bench player for you. He's a bench player for you.
He was a starter last year. He's going to probably start this year.
This year.
He's going to start by the end of the year.
Well, he's done.
No. But we're not talking about. I mean, I can predict
trying to tell you.
What was Caleb Martin starter? Was he a starter this year?
He got hurt. So remember, he had to work himself back into the rotation.
Was he ever
do all our players?
Was he ever a starter?
Was he ever a starter this year?
The
answer is
no. The answer is no. Don't look up. The answer is no.
The answer is no.
You gotta look for it.
Right now, he'll come to your team and start.
I follow.
Caleb Martin will come to your team and start right now.
Hey, Caleb Martin couldn't even.
Caleb Martin will come to your team right now and start.
No way.
Fuck out of here.
So
that nigga got no defense. He ain't got no defense like that. He ain't built
Caleb
like
Martin
that.
don't have any defense.
Hey, listen, bro. The New York jersey, the New York Knicks jersey weighs 987 pounds. Add that to the weight that you playing with, bro. You not built like that. Stop.
Yo, if I was selling what you were smoking, I would be a billionaire. But that got to be the most fire thing in the world. You smoking.
That's the Amazon pack.
Smoke.
That's that Heat starter pack.
Smoke must get you high.
That's the Heat pack.
Hey, listen. Hey,
exactly.
It's been working these last 15 games. Oh,
listen.
Hey, hold on, real quick. Hold on, real quick, Blaze. That's called the Heat culture chronic.
Yeah, I'm smoking that Heat pack. That's that Heat pack.
That's that Heat culture.
There's that Heat culture I'm smoking, son. Y'all,
but
y'all
let me
smoking
tell you why.
y'all niggas.
Can I tell you why I know this is going to be different as the year ends and we get into the postseason? And I'm going to do it as fast as I can. Let me know when you're ready.
We ready.
Our GM is better than yours. Our coach is better than yours. Our team got better uniforms than yours. We got a better stadium than yours. We got better looking fans than yours. We got Carnival Cruise Line. We got more experience than yours. We got more NBA finals.
Hey, Jay Blaze. Hey,
I'm reverse it. We got we got better looking fans. We got a better looking head coach. We got better.
Listen. Hey, one thing I'll give y'all is that y'all backed by the Rainbow Committee. Yeah, I mean, that's some shit we don't rock with. Yeah, I mean.
You in New York?
Hey, why is
New York?
hey,
Are you trying to tell me New York don't rock with that?
Hey, never have you seen a Knicks player with 3-4 earrings on his lip, his hair done to the side, eyelashes, and fucking a cock in his mouth. That will never be seen on a Knicks jersey, bro. Fuck out of here.
Hey, I think I got understood with
promoting that pride shit.
with them bars real quick.
Yo, did you just say you hold on? You threw Carnival Cruise as this.
Carnival Cruise line.
How was that?
I'm doing everything. That's why we betting yours. Our coaches don't quit by facts.
Hey, listen. Okay,
that's why we betting you guys.
Hey, listen. There's no way you better than us because first of all, we come from the city that created basketball. Second of all, we got MSG the Garden, the fucking most famous fucking world, fucking arena in the fucking world. We fucking run the fucking trade market. Everything we do. Hey, listen. You cannot. We created hip hop. We created basketball. Y'all like 40 years later. Yeah, nigga, yeah.
Basketball.
Hey, y'all was just born in 86.
And we still got
He was just born in it.
And we still got more chips than you.
Man.
And we still got more chips.
Y'all just paid a lot.
We still got more chips than you.
I paid a lot of people. You paid a lot of people.
We paid. They rigged it so you guys can get Patrick Ewing.
Listen, let's name one team that you guys developed to win a ring. Develop, not one. There's never been one. That you guys have never. You've never.
How your rings came? Your rings came with Shaq. Your rings came LeBron. Your rings came with Shaq. And your.
Did you guys draft Jalen Brunson?
No.
Did you draft OG Anunoby? Did you draft OG Anunoby?
His father was a New York Knicks player. The same way Randall
he was sorry too. His dad was sorry.
Hey, his dad was handing out ass
trash.
He was better than Tim Hardaway. Tim Hardaway didn't even exist.
Hold on. We gotta go individually because people ain't gonna hear the shouting. It doesn't pick up on Zoom. They're not gonna be able to pick up the mic. So one at a time.
Okay, so we both can agree that Jalen Brunson's dad was trash. We can at least.
Hell no, we never gonna agree to that. Anybody in blue and orange, hey, Tim said it. Tim said it in the post conference. He said any player that plays in this organization is great, nigga. We don't need
a coach.
Hold on. Y'all gonna sidebar. Y'all argue to death. We'll go 7 hours if I let y'all.
Okay, yeah, let's take that aside.
Let's talk about.
Hey, this heat pack is delicious.
Hey, don't let me have to mute you, my guy. Come on, man. Come on, bro.
Here's why the Knicks will not be successful. Because you do, I'm going to say it because I be in the chat, hashtag fire Tibbs, hashtag trade Grimes so he can be on a team where they can use him. This is the problem. You have a pastor for a coach. He does not teach. Not a single one of your players that was with you last year is any better. The only thing you guys can do with your players is, and I'm going to stop here, is trade them for players that's already been taught. But you don't have an offensive system and you don't have a defensive system. That's going to cost you.
Okay. Now you got.
You better say something.
Hold on, my guy. But I can't keep jumping. Y'all keep smoking on that heat culture, bro. Keep getting. So there's no way. So you can't say that Tibbs has never developed players. When we had IQ, we developed him the 6th man of the year. Was one of the top runners again this year. He was so dope that they had to include him in with RJ Barrett, whose average each year has increased. We developed him with Thibodeau. We ended up trading him out. Same thing with Grimes and same thing with Deuce. Deuce who's scoring out here almost 19 points in the game, hit 3-pointers. All our players have hit. All our picks have picked. Our foundation we set up is winning. We beat you guys all of last year. The only time you beat us in the playoff was because Jalen Brunson went 0-5 from 7 from the 3-pointers. If you would have hit those, down goes Frazier. Y'all would have been those. Right? This year's a whole other beast. Randall, none of you guys can do anything with Randall. All you have is Bam Adebayo, which he's good. He's decent. He's definitely respectable. You don't have enough talent. You guys if your organization was so good, they would have realized they would have paid Gabe Vincent. They would have paid Max Strus, the people that actually help you win. Because when your players, your starters, when everybody else went down, Tyler Hero, the people who saved you guys last year were the invisible people that nobody knew. They couldn't scheme any defense of them because you got them straight out the trash can, including your boy. So all the players you got, nobody could scheme because they know what to do. They got these guys off G League and nobody knew who they were. So they just got lucky and y'all did a thing. That's it. This year, we body bagged you twice. We zipped you up. We put toe tags on you 2 times. We had runs on you multiple times in the game. And this is with Jimmy Butler scoring 28 in the game. Bam, who's your second best player, only scored 12 points. You can't say your team is better when you guys ain't doing nothing. And your coach who's getting destroyed. Last 6 games, you got $120 million, and you saying you got a better coach who can't even pick a good woman. He picked a thot, and the thot got all his bread. That even he got taken by a thot. Tell me that.
Yeah, but he just re-upped. So back to your point. Those 2 guys, what you've been proving out through time, I like Strus and I like Davis, but they're good system players. And that this is proof. If you look at Duncan Robinson last year to this year, he couldn't go to the basket. He couldn't do cuts. He couldn't do anything. That's what I mean by teaching their players and developing their players. IQ, he was good. IQ could play. He doesn't have a new skill that I haven't seen the first time I see him play. Neither does Grime. And RJ Barrett's still like he's in high school in Canada. I used to watch some old clips of him. So none of these guys, they're getting more playing time, which means they're going to play better. But they do not have a skill that they didn't have last year. And my point is that you guys don't develop your players and you don't have systems.
Bro, listen, I'm going to say one thing. You sound like a lot of regurgitated shit that's been spewed by the fucking media. You know what I mean? And I'm tired of y'all kind of fucking fans that just listen to ESPN, listen to that shit intake that you be downloading into your fucking system, and then you want to fucking upload it upload it onto our show. Bullshit. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna accept that. The fact that fucking Tibbs put in the fucking work and made a culture in New York City when New York City was faceless for amount of years. You cannot tell me that Tibbs came in here and fucking made a culture. Bring us back to our bread and butter. Who the fuck we were. Our face has always been built on defense, hustle, and heart, my nigga. And that's what every single fucking New York Knicks player is. There's no way you can tell me that Miami Heat.
Let me respond to him real quick, though.
I got one more point. And there's no way you can tell me that your team is better and deeper than ours. That's number one. And number two, when we bring a sorry-ass fucking Heat culture to the fucking Knicks, when I was vomiting diarrhea and shitting my guts out fucking in Fizdale, and fucking came over here with that Heat culture sweet shit, trying to take niggas to the fucking museum, picnics, and all that shit. That's what the fuck y'all built on, sweet shit, nigga. Miami is sweet.
All right. Go ahead.
All right, so number one, all the New York Knicks are is the Chicago Bulls East Coast. Even more important than that, I do not watch ESPN because I'm not woke or liberal. So I just know what my eyes see. I'm a basketball coach, a football coach, and a track and field coach.
Okay, but you sound like a carbon copy.
Don't listen to them because I think they're reading scripts. And what I can tell you is when I was coaching 4th graders, they were beating 6th graders because the 6th graders didn't have an offensive or defensive system. They didn't have any philosophies. So when I'm talking about life experience. Now, to your point, Tibbs did a good job of bringing whatever culture he had, air quotes, into New York. And it's going to serve you well in the regular season. But what happens in the regular seasons, like you just beat the Heat. If you look at your chat, I picked you guys to beat the Heat in a blowout. If you were reading the chat from last time, I kept saying you guys are going to beat us, you guys are going to beat us. So I'm not surprised by that. You will win Monday, and then you'll keep playing these games. The problem is when you get into a 7-game series now, I am able to lock down on you, and I'm able to make adjustments to your adjustments. And when you don't have a system to say, okay, when they make this adjustment, then do this. I mean, they do this and do that. So it is great. Third and last point. Yes, you have 9, maybe a 10 deep player team. When you get into the playoffs, the rotation goes down to 7, maximum 8. It's really 7 players you can play in the playoffs. And that's going to make a difference. So I'm excited for you guys. I'm not surprised you won. I picked you to win like 5 times in the chat, but I'm telling you, just like Mike McCarthy can't lead the Cowboys to the Super Bowl, this guy's not going to lead you guys to the EFC. You're not even going to make it to the conference championship.
I already see you. Let's
But you'll be the third seed. You'll be the third seed.
First of all, I hear you what you're saying. You are saying regurgitated things at 305. Heat players there, people who don't watch the game. People who don't, and you watch, you like basketball, but you don't watch our team. You look, and it's possible you look at Thibodeau has won every year he's been here -1 with nobodies. First of all, we've had nobodies. We're building our team slowly, and as we got it, we had Randall. No one else to help Randall. The reason I even came close was because it was double team Randall. All that to say, last year we had nobody hitting shots, which is the only reason you won. We had nobody who can hit that, which is facts. If Brunson would have hit any one of those 5 3-pointers, you would not be in the finals. It would have been us. That's a fact. Y'all hit that, we take it back. Now we have one of the top best defenders, catch and shoot players. We have Dante defense, Chenzo. Grimes is coming out playing. You have Deuce that's hitting the shot. We have one of the best defensive teams. Offensively, we're top 7 in the NBA right now. So what you're saying about we don't got offense is obviously not true, because being the top 17 in the entire NBA is something. It's that we're top 7. We're below only Minnesota and the top teams. Defensively, we're top 4 now, especially after Anunoby. We're elite. We dropped 13 points in defense, so we're top 10 defensively easy. I'm not even looking at. So you're
top 10.
You can't be top 10 in 2 categories that you say we are not good at and say we're whack. You can't say.
I didn't say you were not good. I said you do not have a system, and I keep saying this, and it keeps getting lost because the Miami Heat was one of the worst teams offensively in the league last year. But what happens is, and I agree with you, I think you guys are top 5 scoring, and you got to be the top since you guys got OG Anunoby. You're 11-2, and that's before the Heat's game. I do my homework. I'm a sports enthusiast. Castle, you know me, right? You know me. So
but you don't know the Knicks.
So no, I respect the Knicks. I think you guys have like I said, last year you had more talent than we did. I went on your show and told you last year you have more talent than the Heat. This year you have more talent than the Heat. I can tell you that. You have better players, top to bottom. The problem is, and I keep stating this, and people, you know how much I hate ESPN. I just hate it. And that may be their talking point. I don't even know their talking point. But what I'm saying to you is, when you have a system in place where the shots aren't falling, you can get easier looks even if you miss. Because if you watched the series last year, even if you watched the game yesterday, you guys made some great shots. Miami had open shots.
And what happened? But you're not.
You won. You won. You're the better.
Yeah, but you can't say that, which I hear you. I hear what you're saying because that's what you've been pointing to. But you can't say that when we use that same system to mollywop the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Can I give you another example?
Bro, but Johnny, I've been mad quiet, bro.
One example.
We mollywop Philadelphia.
What I mean, who had the number one offense in the NFL this year?
We talking about basketball?
I know. I'm giving you one last example.
Give me a basketball example.
I don't know shit. I don't know shit about football.
So let me give you an example.
I don't know shit about football.
The team with the number 1 offense this year was the Dallas Cowboys. The number 1 offense. We got in the postseason and we couldn't score. I'm just saying stats in the regular season. If you don't have a system.
Like you're already breaking up.
That shit is trash. You're already taking so trash. His Wi-Fi breaking up. Listen, I've been mad motherfucking quiet. I've been hearing Johnny talking about. Hey, you back? You back? Yeah. Hey, you back? Hold up. Stop. You back?
You're buffering, Blaze.
Hey, your take was so trash that the Wi-Fi wouldn't even allow you to utter the bullshit that you was talking, because you're talking. I've been mad quiet, attending to other shit, but I keep hearing you say we don't got a system. We don't got a system. How can you say we don't have a system when I just recently said that Tibbs established a culture here, right? The system is the culture. We start with defense and let our defense produce offense with sharp shooters around. You cannot say that Tibbs don't got a system. Like my brother just said, when he just sat down and listen, I'm starting to call Tibbs the mad scientist. When he wants to tap into this bag, he'll sit down and analyze a motherfucking team and shut it the fuck down the way we did Denver. And we could have did the same shit to y'all if we would have kept up with the fucking system, which is you heard RJ and everybody saying it in the beginning of the year. A lot of things that Tibbs utters, players repeat it and say it for Tibbs. Tibbs is talking about this year, is talking about speeding up the pace and running and adjusting to the time and era that we're in. So that's all you heard our players talking from beginning of training camp through the fucking summer, throughout the whole. Tibbs has been implementing speed and pace for this year. When the first few years that he was here, he was making sure we mastered the defensive scheme set. And defense is a team thing. So you cannot talk to me about system. Like every one of your points, you said Tibbs don't teach. Tibbs can't fucking like all of your takes, boy. Hey, hold on. Hey, you a basketball coach? You a basketball coach?
I got trophies and a player. I can still hoop. You want to play me?
Let me boy. Hey, we'll put that on live.
You want to play me?
Hey, we'll put it on live. Let me explain something to you. We'll put that bitch on live. I haven't played in 7 years. I haven't played in 7 years. I haven't did anything physical in 7 years. And I would cook you. Hey, so since you're a coach, that means you kind of active. I haven't been active.
Hey, let's keep it basketball. Let's keep it.
No, this is basketball. This nigga calling me out, a Miami nigga calling, but I will cook you and I will use your ankles.
Smoke you.
Hey, where you live at, Jay Blaze? Where you live?
Hold on.
Don't mute me.
Hold on.
Hey, Jay Blaze, where you live at?
Talk about that in the chat. Hold on.
We can get send that to me.
Bro.
Send that to me. I'm pulling up, nigga.
Bro. My goodness, hold on. Yo, Blaze, first of all, we're talking. They can't hear. Anyway, he going, yo. And you're a troll, Blaze, because I know you be doing that to spark it up. Anyway, you can't talk about system when your team has a system. And as you talking about a system is something that you develop, you have, and then you get players that implement and can execute that system that you got. You guys got players that you bring players in, the 3-point shooters, the Duncan Robinsons, the Tyler Heroes. You get players to fit your system that you've already had. We were establishing our system, building a foundation, building a culture, all that within a small period of time. You guys have been doing this for almost 13 plus years. We've done this in 3, and we've already, no excuses. I'm not making excuses. I'm just saying the fact. We just got it, and this is the first year that we can implement, that we've gotten players to execute what we could. When you guys beat us, we had talent, but we didn't have players that can shoot or stretch the floor. That was the error. That's why we couldn't play Evan at the point in time. Yeah, I got that. We gave it to you. We had more talent, but it didn't work. This year is a different time. Your time has passed. The torch is done, went out with you guys. Everything you guys had is out the window. You guys lost 6. You showed how, first of all, the terrible play, because you guys try to be cheap, and you guys go to the flea market, and then you guys try to get the low-budget player, which you got with Terry Rozier, instead of getting that big money and using your draft capital to go after a Donovan or somebody like that, because you guys try to be cheap. And they try to get rid of your Kyle Lowry, and then you guys try to do it with Oladipo, and that's why you guys went all cheapo. You try to get all the leftovers who ain't going to do nothing. Terry Rozier was the nail in the coffin for you guys. Our system we have now, we have players. Dante DiVincenzo is better than Tyler Hero. He's better than Tyler Hero. That's a fact. If you look, let's look at the stats. Tyler Hero is better than Tyler Hero right now. OG Anunoby is either equal to or already ready to pass Jimmy Butler. Jalen Brunson, there's nobody on your team that is at his elite level. Jimmy Butler, maybe. And even then, he's not able to do it. He's not clutch. Jimmy Butler is not clutch. If he was, he would have been there in the fourth quarter. Guess who shut him down? OG. Guess who locked him down? Grimes. If you were looking at the tape, you saw Grimes lock him down. When he was going to do the pump fake, he dished it out, and he didn't shoot the ball. He didn't drive. He didn't get to the basket. Guess who did? Grimes did. Grimes went to the basket, got to the hole, and hit his free throw shots. And that's developing. Tibbs trusted his player that he trained, and he put him in the fourth quarter. He believed him. He put Deuce, and Deuce hit trays on you. You put OG, and OG locked everybody down. Our system is what got us on 10-0 runs. When our starters couldn't do it, our bench players in that system went on a 10-0 run on your team, including Achua. And those are facts that you can look over the team, and that is our system.
Basically say that y'all can't even fuck with our bench. And you lucky I forgot my point.
Yeah, because you got to be crazy if you think you can beat me in basketball, football, or track.
You bring that up.
But on to what I'm going to say. I'm gonna let me ask one question. I'm gonna ask one favor, you guys. One favor. Can I ask one favor?
Go for it.
One favor. Win the Heat, because I don't think you guys understand what I say about system. Play the Knicks again. Can we go live?
Well, yeah.
And watch the game together.
Yes.
And watch me dissect.
Yes. What's a system, first of all? What's a system? Explain system.
You're talking to him, man.
People in the chat that may not have the knowledge that you think you have. Let people in the chat.
I'll give you an example.
No, not
give you an example. So
don't give me an example.
You run a motion offense. You run a high-low at the same time. You run what you guys usually run is a two-man system. If you run that, but most of you guys do a lot of one-on-one things. But what I'm saying to you is, when I talk about offense, you have to have some principles offensively. I'm not saying you don't play defense. I'm not saying that you can't score. This is where we get confused. So next time they play, we need to watch the game live so I can show you. Did you see how this guy got the wide shot? Did you see why this guy's? Will you listen? Did you see why your guy's shooting contested shots? Because you mentioned something. He mentioned something, and he said one of the things he said is play fast. But I mentioned to you in the playoffs, they're not going to allow you to play fast in basketball. It's whoever has the best half-court sets. Your team don't have half-court sets.
What? You still not explaining system. Pick and roll or the question is system.
That's not a system, bro.
Hey, bro, Dwight,
I don't want you ducking me.
Dwight, you put it. No. Listen, first of all, I'll deal with you in a second. Dwight, listen. You gotta stop putting pressure on our guests. I mean, listen. I know that's your. I know. Hey, mute.
I'm gonna be inside.
Hey, listen, mute. Hey, mute this. Hey, mute the guest. Mute the guest. It's not polite to be coming and abusing and putting pressure on our guests, pressing him when he bro, I feel like this the Kanye swaying. He don't got the answers. He don't got the answers, Sway. You don't got it. Right. You talking to a Miami nigga about basketball, number one. And number two, I could cook the shit shoes out of this nigga in church shoes.
Okay, well, we're gonna listen. You guys are gonna see this. We're gonna air this one time. Whenever he comes here to Orlando, and my brother comes up, or three or something like that, we're gonna record it. We're gonna go live on the gram and all of that. All right, so hold
nigga, I'm there.
All right, Nazi, hold on. I gotta mute you now, Jay Blaze. Before I mute you here, you're talking about systems.
Yes, sir.
What is a system, sir? What compare yours to ours?
Like before he cut me off. Running, moving the ball up and down the court fast as you can is not a system. It's a philosophy. So running pick and roll is almost a system, but we're talking about what type of action you have on the backside. I don't see none of that from you guys. I'm just being honest. Even with your defensive principles, the baseline three, which is the short three, is open the entire game. I'm just letting you know that some teams have defensive system like Miami. We play what we play on the string. Sometimes that hurt us. Sometimes we trap and get back. I'm talking about different systems
What is
and
the Heat
different
system?
philosophies.
Explain to me Heat. What is the Heat system? What is this Heat culture? Explain that to me.
The Heat culture is, I think, should be a professional culture. I don't think that's independent to the Miami Heat. I think, like your brother said, the Knicks play hard, they train hard, they come in to work hard, and they have an identity. And so the question is, can you get your team to buy into it? I don't believe in the Heat culture. I just think is, are you going to be a professional basketball player or not? Is basketball a primary thing for you to do or not? So you've never seen me come on this show and promote and push the Heat culture. When you hear me talk about the Miami Heat, you hear me talk about a team that has offensive systems and things in place and principles, and they have defensive principles in place. We do try and hide Tyler Hero. We're going to have to try and hide what's his name, but we have ideas and concepts. Okay, so what does it mean when we play on the string? That means the last man have to rotate. That means you have to get back. We did some blitzing yesterday. You guys made us play for some blitzing. We may go into a soft zone, then we may go to a matchup zone, then we may go to man-to-man. So we have these different systems in places that keep teams off their marker. But back to what I was saying, when you get into a 7-game series, you drill down on what this team does best.
Hold on. Let me ask.
Go ahead.
Hold on right there.
Go ahead.
A system, as what you're saying, as a Heat and Heat culture, the New York Knicks absolutely have a system. Not only
What's it called?
Well, it doesn't have to be called anything. It's called 100% effort for 48 minutes. If we didn't have a culture, hold on. If we didn't have a culture, we wouldn't be 12 games over 500. And you know how we did that? We did that with our best, allegedly one of our best players, Mitchell Robinson, all-time number one rebounder, one of the top elite defenders, went for Defensive Player of the Year. That goes down. When you lose a piece like that, your team crumbles. When he went down, next man up. That system that we have is passed down to everybody, all the way down to the third stringer, that we have an expectation, which is part of what a system is, an expectation of the effort and what you're supposed to do on the field. That's why we have the next man up mentality. When Ihart came in, he produced similar numbers to what he did. You know why? Because the system worked. He was fit into the system. It's like a well-oiled machine. When he went down, Sims came in. Sims came 4 blocks. The system kept going. We won at the top level. When that didn't work, our bench players, when IQ went out, we let go 2 of our best players, a starter in RJ and a 6-man player. Technically, you should be folding and crumbling if you didn't have a good system. You get 2 brand new players, OG Anunoby and Precious Achua, and the system kept going and if not even got better, which obviously you have. So the system itself is still working. You lose Randall down, you're gonna have Precious Achua step in, get 10 rebounds. We took Quentin Grimes, who was a starter. Guess what? The system worked when you put Dante DiVincenzo. So that is a system when you put in different pieces and the car is still rolling. Our system that we have has got us in the top 10 offensively and defensively. That is the system.
And I think that's where we differ, because I call those principles. Your team have certain principles you play by. And a system and a principle, I'm not going to get into thesaurus or a dictionary because we're not here to go to school. But we're going to find out when the games matter what works. When I say matter, I'm not saying the regular season doesn't matter, because that's what weak weasels do.
What?
I'm not going to tell you the regular season doesn't matter. But what I am going to say,
but isn't that what you're saying?
Playoffs,
all right. You keep interrupting.
Isn't that what you're saying, though?
No.
Are you saying we'll see later? Isn't that you saying?
Well, it matters structurally.
Guys.
When I say
guys,
it matters, let me ask this question real quick. It matters based on seeding. So I would never say the regular season doesn't matter because you play for seeding. But I'm saying it really matters that you're playing your best ball in the postseason. Can we all agree with that?
Yeah. All right.
That's all.
Yeah, we can. All right. Well, let's get to the root of the topic. It is system, right? And you're bragging about your system, right? When your system actually rooted from what New York built, which is Patrick Riley, which a lot of people see him as the rat that went off to Miami and took our system, which uttered out of your mouth. You said that he have a defensive system. Well, that's what the New York Knicks have. The Knicks has always been a defensive team since Pat Riley's been a coach for the New York Knicks. So
Yes,
that's always that we are the originators of grind down defense and letting that produce offense because of the fact of the kind of players we had. It was a whole different era. Now, when you take Tibbs, defense, like I said, it all rooted from Pat Riley. So now you have Van Gundy. Thibodeau was an assistant of Van Gundy. It all roots from the same tree, right? This system that you speak about. So that system was always rooted through here.
Oh, he is the illegitimate son. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm trying to get to. What he's bragging about, he's bragging basically is giving us props without them knowing. Like this is a lot of the shit that I get tired of. Like you don't understand. You try to come to the teachers and the masters of shit and come over here and think because a nigga showed you one or two moves. You might see what I seen, but bro, you not us.
You're
First
still a
of all,
student,
and
my friend.
And listen, Tibbs' system has been elevating. He's been growing the same way the players has been growing, and the same way Tibbs was that Yoda. Yeah, I mean, he's growing and adapting to everything that's going on. He has the same way Leon Rose has an all-star cast in the front office. I'm pretty sure Tibbs with Brunson Sr. and the rest of the staff have an all-star cast. And even Tibbs says it. Like, this is a whole organization thing, bro. We are, like, Tibbs implemented everything from this new era. Like, a lot of things that people been saying about Tibbs, he runs players down to the ground. He trusts us now. All these players that's been on our team been learning his way, and he's been saying it all the time. Oh, you see it in practice. You're going to show it. You see it in practice. You see it in practice. These guys are great. Boom. Next man up. Next man up. And every one of our players that step up, there's no droppage. There is no dropping in the standard and eliteness that every player brings to the table. You gotta stop that, bro. You gotta stop that.
I thought you said you was a student because if you were a student, you know that Pat Riley didn't come from the Knicks. Pat Riley came from the Los Angeles Lakers.
But he didn't.
Riley played. Hold on.
But that system,
hold on.
There was no.
You're supposed to be the teacher, right? So now let me.
Hold on. Let him.
I'll let him keep going.
Lakers.
It hurts,
you
right?
Said the LA,
that hurt, didn't it?
The LA Lakers was the Showtime Lakers. It was an all offensive system. It was an offensive system.
Let him finish.
There was no defensive system that was created and rooted from New York blue and orange, bro. That's why you see every other team trying to rock all colors from the cap.
You need to go back and study the Showtime area. While they were flashy on offense, they were very physical. They were very big, and they were a very dangerous team. Keep in mind, Pat Riley played at Kentucky under Coach Adolph Rupp, who I couldn't stand. He was on that same team that lost to the all-black team. So he learned a lot through his progression. He came through LA, not the Knicks. Put your hat on, brethren. You know, it's your turn to learn for something. He knew he didn't have the fast break potential. So as any other great coach, you build your team about the talent you have, which I give him credit.
Where did you do that?
If you don't think Magic was tough, if you don't think Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, a guy who wouldn't joke, that was a mixed martial artist that would fight people, was tough, if you don't think Kurt Rambis was tough, if you don't think Michael Cooper, Mr. Cooper Loop, Mr. Defense was tough, if you don't think Norm Nixon was tough, if you don't think Baron Scott was tough, listen, bro, I'm an encyclopedia.
All right. Let me. Okay.
Don't do this to yourself. Don't do
Just
that to yourself.
let me rebuttal.
Don't do that to yourself. You can't
all right.
rebut
Listen.
that.
Let me just say what you said. You're mentioning players, right, from an era, right, and you're talking about the Showtime Lakers. When you're talking about fucking tough, you talking about Detroit, you talk about New York, you talk about the fucking gritty teams that was making niggas bleed, bro. Ain't Magic never threw a punch, not nowhere. What are you
obviously don't know much about
bro?
Magic, man. You
Listen,
don't know much about Magic Johnson, do you?
Yeah, I know. Listen, the
You
only
don't know
time
much about Magic.
listen. The facts is that your point that you're trying to bring. Pat Riley was in Showtime Lakers, and it was called that. It was a Showtime Laker. It wasn't the defensive Lakers. It
Go
was
back and look.
Hold on.
I'm old enough to watch it.
You go back and look at their stats defensively. They was not up there. They was all talent, and they was good. They cheated to get Magic Johnson on there. They had all elite talent, which was fine. We're not judging their offensive skill. It was a dream to watch. They didn't need defense because they had every possible best player offensively you can get, from Kareem to Magic Johnson to Worthy. They had the talent, so they didn't have to play D because they could just outscore anybody. You couldn't stop Kareem in the paint. You couldn't stop Magic from dishing the ball. You couldn't stop Worthy from slashing. So there's a difference. When Pat Riley did not have that, when he went to the Knicks, that he did not have any of that talent. He did then in the Knicks what Thibodeau is doing now. You start from scratch and you create a culture. You create a way of winning, that defensive scheming. And when he was there, Van Gundy and Thibodeau was his understudies. And when he left, that he wanted a free reign to be able to be from the president and select players and all that. Well, we didn't let him do it. That's when he faxed his resume. That's when he went to Miami. And guess what? He recycled that thing, which is creating the defensive culture that you guys are claiming. The defensive culture and the way of being was by Pat Riley, that originated in New York. And that is a fact.
It did not.
I never in my 40 years of existing, I've never heard somebody say, hey, have you seen the 90s Heat? That don't exist. It's the 90s Knicks, nigga. It's because of what we did,
I thought we were talking about the past. Now you talk about what you were doing.
System. This is what you bring up. System. We are the system. We are the new system. And you cannot tell me that these New York Knicks, new Knicks, you can't, hold up. You can't tell me that these new Knicks, from everybody in the bench, bro, do not resemble the fucking the prime Golden State Warriors. This is a team thing. You're not looking at one player. It's a team thing, bro. It's everybody repping the front of the jersey. Everybody is doing their thing as a team. They all bought in. These are all Tibbs type players. Every single one of them are Tibbs type players. And every single one of them are bought in to the system. That's why we are stomping shit out. Plain, blank, and simple. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat, nigga.
All right. So hold on before y'all keep going up. Hey, salute to the chat. Michael Drake put some stats out there. He said the record with 29-17, fourth in the East, 115.4 points a game, 15 out of 30 in the opponents, 109, second out of 30 teams, 6 out of 30 in defensive rating, 113 per game. Out of 30 net rating, we're plus 5.7, 6 out of 30. Just like I told you, we're top 10 offensively and defensively, and not only that, but we had we're only talking facts and numbers here for this year.
Shout out to Michael Drake. Shout out to the chat.
Let me say this because I want your brother to go home and Google this. Paul Westhead. You remember Paul Westhead? You say you're in your 40s. All Pat Riley did, you don't. That was the Showtime offense is what Pat Riley allowed them to keep running. And he changed them physically, defensively. That's why when people started talking about, hold on, let me finish, defensive toughness, they started talking about the Celtics in the 80s because they would fight, they would knock you down, and all that kind of stuff. And to be able to beat them, the Lakers had to turn. The Lakers had to turn to that. Now back to this year. Like I said when I got on the chat, right now you guys are better than we are. I said that. I said that you guys probably in the top 5 offensively and defensively. I said that. I'm not disagreeing with you anything. I even put in the chat 5 times. If you go back and look, last you guys are going to beat us. I think you're going to be at least a 3 seed. I think the Heat is going to be 7th or 8th seed to have to play in again, and then we're going to see where it goes from there. And I don't want you ducking me. I'm pointing to the box of your brother, Castle King. I don't want this dude ducking me. As a matter of fact, I want your personal telephone number so we can text in the playoffs.
Hey, I'm gonna shoot it to you in the Heat Knicks chat. But look, let me tell you one thing.
I gotta reboot my phone. I can't get in it.
It's all right. Well, we'll link it. My brother will send it to you. But listen, one thing as a Knicks fan, even if y'all was better than us, there's no way in the world we will ever say that shit, nigga.
I'm gonna admit it.
I'ma never admit it, nigga. And we always better, nigga.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you to make it fly to you.
Listen,
I'm gonna tell you right now, you guys are better, but right now it matters, but it don't matter.
Okay, but go ahead.
I'm saying, listen, that is a cop out, and that's one thing. Hey, listen, that's one thing that New Yorkers will never do. If we own up to it, we take a L. We take a L. We'll say it. We ain't gonna back out. We ain't gonna say nothing.
Thank you.
We've been serving y'all in the regular season. And you gave props. Yeah, I'll give you the props. You did say it, which let me tell you, a lot of your Heat Nation wouldn't. So you give props, but y'all give it with a backhand, like, oh, you guys beat us.
No,
but never win a chip.
Did I say but?
Hold on. You can't say you guys have a culture when you was barely making it last year. You can't say your culture when you're barely making it this year. Anybody can have a good little run, which y'all did at the end. Listen, you have players which is good, that fit your system. I gave you the props last year. I said it. You have players that can shoot the 3, space the floor, but also you put players at the last part of the season that nobody schemed for. They never thought in a million years. I'm just saying, it's true. Nobody thought you were going to put G League players in the team and that they were going to go off the way they did. They did. Nobody had a defensive scheme for them. Y'all did what y'all did. Y'all ran. I gave you the props. Y'all did.
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
So, okay. Yeah, we caught Milwaukee Bucks off guard, right? They didn't know it.
That's a good matchup. Listen,
right.
Even though
we beat them 2 out of 3 times.
Y'all match up
beat them
well.
2 out of 3 times in the postseason. Okay, cool. We caught the Knicks off guard, right? Cool. We caught y'all off guard. Nobody had no film on them. By the time we got to the Eastern Conference Finals, people forgetting we are the defending, reigning, undisputed Eastern Conference champs. By the time we got there,
wait, you're not. Hold on. You ain't gonna just.
I dispute it. Hold on.
Listen, you guys beat us. If you look at the games, there was the worst collapse on all aspects for the Knicks, and even then, you barely beat us. Jalen Brunson was over 40%, almost 45% from threes. He never won a game that he missed more than two 3-pointers. And he had 0-5. Everything collapsed on us that nobody hit anything. RJ Barrett didn't hit anything. All that, and then you still barely beat us. It took one game if you hit 2 of those 3-pointers.
We beat you, right?
You won. But it wasn't like you guys, listen, not one time can you say you guys have ever dominated us. Ever.
We beat you in a 7-game series.
Like how we mollywopped. How we mollywopped.
In a 7-game series, there is no doubt who's the best team.
Bro. When you played us last year, we had an injured Grimes who was mopping the floor with Butler, and that was a year 2 rookie. You know what I mean? And then not including that, Brunson was playing on a bum ankle. Randall was playing on a bum ankle, just coming off of the summer that they had. Stop. Listen. Hey, and another point that I wanted to make, y'all couldn't even secure a bag with a superstar like Dame, because Dame wasn't coming over there to fucking be a part of that fruit show y'all got going on.
Hold on. Let me read the chat. Let me read the chat. Salute Michael Drake. Miami Heat right now. not last year. No. Miami Heat right now. Scoring 110 points per game, 27th overall. Heat culture, 41 points per game in the rebounds, 26 overall. Heat culture, shooting 46.2 field goals, 24th overall. Heat culture. That means you guys are at the bottom, okay?
Who's the Eastern Conference champs right now? Who's defending Eastern Conference champs right now, Michael Drake? Put that in the chat.
The people that are in 10th place right now, that team.
No, I want him to put it in the chat. I want you to say it.
The team that just lost 6 in a row, that team. The team that lost 6 in a row, that team.
Right.
The team that just got beat 20 points.
Until somebody beat us, we the champs.
Listen, all right.
Last point.
Go ahead.
The reigning defending Eastern Conference champions, guess who beat them? The Knicks. The world champions, guess who mollywopped them? The Knicks.
Facts.
In the conversation.
Who's the current Eastern Conference champs?
You listen, all right. I'm gonna give
them?
you know how you got there. Hey,
who beat them? The team we just bodied. The team we just bodied.
I get it, but who?
The team
we just
They said who's defending the Eastern Conference right now?
The boxer that's knocked out on the floor. The boxer that's knocked out on the floor. That boxer, he got knocked out. And he got knocked out.
Listen, Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat organization was promised to get to the Eastern Conference Champions Finals if Jimmy did his hair and did something, to represent the pride community and the trans community. We have nothing against nobody. Respect to all. I might be saucy, but I know what I'm talking about. All right? Don't dismiss it.
Listen, you got, hold on. Go ahead. Finish your thought.
I'm just saying. Sometimes it's a give and take situation. So when you do a sacrifice, like do your hair, eyelashes, makeup, 4 earrings to the lip, and snap your Z formation, and you represent for the, that's all I can say.
Listen, your team is not good right now, Blaze. You got to admit that. There's nobody that
already.
Listen, the reason you guys haven't got better because you couldn't trade anybody that you guys have right now that anybody would want. There's nobody in your team that anybody else would want other than Jimmy Butler and Bam.
Well, you guys are regular season champions, huh?
Listen,
I haven't seen anything in the last 30 years to show me that you guys are better than Miami Heat.
You talking years, you talking the past. I mean, I could be talking about Michael Jordan.
I'm talking right now.
Okay.
I'm talking right now.
Okay,
Who's defending the championship?
Blade.
Right now. Okay, we're speaking about right now. My brother just read you what Michael Drake.
How many times we beat you, Blaze? How many times we beat you this year?
I know you guys don't follow Kansas. I know you guys don't follow football. But Kansas City was looking very mid the entire year, and they're going to the Super Bowl.
We're not in the playoffs. We're not in the playoffs right now.
Exactly.
And we're in the regular season. In the regular season, have you guys beat us this year?
We didn't beat you last year either.
Okay.
We couldn't beat you guys last year.
I know because we've been smoking your culture.
And
every time we link. We smoke your culture.
When the money was on the table.
The same way I've been doing the whole show.
And you had home court advantage. The money was on the table and you had home court advantage. What happened when it mattered?
Listen, everything is a home court advantage. When we go to your arena, it's a home court advantage. Miami can't.
Yeah, we can't keep y'all.
Your home is our home.
We everywhere, B.
Your home is our home. Your home is our home. We own it.
If you guys could, you move the Knicks to Florida, because all their fans are in Florida. So if you could, you move the Knicks to Florida.
Hey, we own it. You guys
a bunch of cockroaches everywhere. The Knicks fans are cockroaches everywhere.
And you can't kill us, and we always multiply. You right about that.
Yeah, we don't die. We just multiply. Yeah.
Y'all baby kids.
Hey,
that's why y'all had to settle by dealing with us. Y'all couldn't get us out of Miami. You couldn't get us out of Broward. We run team. Wherever we go, we run and dominate. It's all love
All
with
the
you guys,
time.
with brothers and sisters.
Bro, I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. You know I'm gonna be in the chats every time you guys live.
No,
Because
you could.
I
thought we was
let me say
watching.
this.
I thought we was
Let me say
watching.
this.
Live. Now you in the chat.
No.
Yeah.
I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about doing the rest of the season. No. Let me say this. I love you guys podcast. I'm gonna support you guys to the end. That's all I'm saying. Through the rest of the season, I'll be in the podcast. I mean, in the chats and bigging you guys up because you guys are really good at what you're doing and you're fun and I love it. But I'm saying when the postseason come, I don't want you ducking me. I may even drive down there and watch the game with you.
Ducking you. You
Listen.
better not do like how you enter this podcast. Faceless.
Listen, we're gonna do it better. You come into the crib. You're gonna come to the crib, and we watch.
Hey, you know what? We're gonna make this an all day event. Cause I'm gonna pull up to fucking Old Town. I'm gonna come smoke the shit out you and your culture while I'm high. Listen, I'm gonna play you. I'm gonna play with a joint and a cigarette. And you know what I mean? I'm gonna smoke a joint and a cigarette while I'm smoking you, right? And then after that, we could jump in my brother's pool, some barbecue chicken just like I do you, and then we're gonna continue the barbecue chicken on the fucking on the TV. Mike the specialist.
No.
Hey.
Don't take us. Harris, entertain me real quick, and just for entertainment. What do you think the Heat can do to the New York Knicks and beat us in a play?
This is what I'm going to tell
you. Dreams.
This is,
so you guys haven't done it. Basically,
this is what I'm telling you. We're gonna have a complete different. Just like if you watch the playoffs, every different team we played, we had a different lineup. If you don't think Caleb Martin's going to be the starting two guard by the end of the season, you're crazy. I'm just telling you.
Okay, and who's he gonna match up with? Who's he gonna match up with?
Is he gonna defend
DiVincenzo? You're gonna put him on Devo?
Well, he matched up pretty good against you guys last year, didn't he?
Hey,
we didn't have Dante last year. We didn't have Dante.
Can I ask you a question, Castle?
No.
Can I ask you a question?
When I finish,
okay, I ain't gonna answer then.
When I finish, when
you asked me a question, how you gonna have an answer before me?
No, I'm giving you your answer to my answer, whatever it is. Listen, I'm saucy. I'm smoked out because I've been smoking your culture all podcast. But bro, listen.
I heat culture potent.
Hey, DiVincenzo's new nickname is the Human Torch. That nigga's flaming y'all niggas, and there's no way you're gonna put fucking what's his nigga's name? Martin Lawrence. We're gonna put Martin Lawrence on fucking the Human Torch. You gotta be shitting me.
Go ahead, Harris. What's the question?
Hey man, this guy gonna go back and look at this video when the playoffs start. He gonna hate himself because I'm gonna be so right. And
my nigga,
nothing. Here you go again. He can't help himself.
You see, it's bolted on my arm.
Go ahead. What's the question, Harris? What's the question, Harris? Hold on.
We all make poor choices in life. So we probably gonna have Scary Terry at the 1. We're gonna have Caleb Martin at the 2.
Hold on. Wait. Let's go one by one because you trying to run. You trying to run real quick. Okay.
We're gonna have. I'm not matching them up per person.
I'm asking.
You guys keep saying it's a team sport.
I'm asking.
So I'm gonna list my starting lineup. We're gonna have Caleb Martin at the 2 by the time we play you guys. We're gonna have Scary Terry, which I do not like. I told you guys last week I don't like that trade because he's Tyler Hero, #RJ Barrett, #Randall. They're all dummies. They're knuckleheads. They don't have no IQ. We'll have Jimmy Butler at number 3. Jimmy Butler's going to win his matchup. Bam Adebayo
against OG. I
can't believe we're having this conversation, bro.
Yeah, no, I can't. I can't believe
we're having this conversation.
I had to ask. That same reason.
I can't believe we're having this conversation.
Okay,
there's no way this dude can play with Jimmy Butler.
Hey, listen, this is on film.
There's no way he can play with Jimmy Butler. There's no way. There's no way you got anybody that can play against Bam. There's no way.
Yo,
we got those two matchups.
Precious just beat Bam yesterday. He outplayed him yesterday. Achua, a third stringer.
Third string, nigga.
Third stringer outplayed him. What are you talking about?
Bro, you don't want Mitch the Monster to come back or Frankenstein.
Bam had
Can't
12
play Mitch.
points.
You
Bam
can't play
had 12
Mitch against. You can't
Bam
play
had
Mitch
12
against
points.
us because
Come on.
Kevin Love is going to be our center, and he's going to shoot threes.
Kevin Love had 2 points yesterday. Kevin Love had 2, and Bam had 12. What are you talking about, bro?
I can't wait to say I told you so.
They couldn't do
I
it with
can't wait to say I
bench
told you so. I can't wait to tell you I told you so. Just
Listen,
remember that.
that's
I can't
not-
wait.
That's bro.
Hey, remember that? Remember that
hey.
bottle of Coquita I won last year off of you?
Listen,
Hey, Mike,
we
Mike,
gonna double back on that.
listen.
Remember that bottle of Coquita I won?
I'll give you 5 bottle Coquito.
Hey,
Quick
quick
We're
question.
gonna double or nothing on that.
Yo, Mike, yo, Mike,
Hey, Harris,
yo,
just
Mike,
so you know, my wife was like, "What?" She's like, "I gotta make 5 bottles. What if we lose?"
Oh, y'all losing.
We ain't losing.
Mike, the
Ain't
specialist.
like that bet. She ain't like that bet.
Hey, can you put a barbecue grill across the screen? Because we've been grilling fucking Jay Smoke the whole fucking show, bro.
That, though.
We've
I'm
been
here for it though.
barbecue.
I know it's saucy Sundays. Are you having a drink? So seriously, are you having a drink right now?
Who, me?
Yeah, he gotta be saucy.
This
Hold
dude
on.
talking about OG
You
is
said
better
scary?
than Jimmy Butler.
You said scary. Hold on.
Do a poll in your chat to ask if OG is better than Jimmy
hold
Butler.
on. I need to gather what you just said because it was a whole lot of dumpster fire, trash truck juice that just spewed out. So I just need it. So you said Terry Rozier. First of all, you know he can't play defense. He's going to go up against
Neither
Jalen
Kim Brunson. That's a stalemate. Neither Kim Brunson.
Brunson?
Stalemate.
Brunson?
You say your lineup. You say your lineup. Let my brother get to the lineup.
You said
and all your lineup is trash.
Yo,
right?
Yo, the neighbor must have put some weed in a barbecue grill outside, and you must have got second contact. You said Terry Rozier is gonna equal out to Jalen Brunson. You're bugging.
He'll score 25
Brunson's gonna body him by at least 20. At least 20. At least.
Wait a minute. Do you want to put if we play, is that a side bet that he's going to average 20 more points than Terry Rozier in the season? In the series?
In the series, yes.
In the series.
In the series, yes.
So he's going to average. He must go average 40 something.
What's he been averaging? What's he been averaging the last 7 games? 35.
Hey, listen.
Just that alone. Then you have who's your number 2? What's his name? Michael. What's his face?
Caleb
Martin.
I think Caleb's
you got Caleb Martin against Dante DiVincenzo.
20 points. 15 to 20 right there.
One of the leading steals, a better shooter. He's a better shooter than him. Then you got Jimmy Butler against one of the best defensive players who locked him, who played him pretty well yesterday. I'll say played him pretty well. He played him pretty well.
Who's better than Jimmy? Who's winning that matchup? Him or Jimmy?
OG's gonna
OG all day.
Oh my gosh, that's y'all. You put the bottle down.
Jimmy, if Jimmy's even healthy, I'll give a slight edge on that.
Hold on. Hey, Jay Blaze. You know we haven't barely been running plays for OG because he's new to the system, just like Fairy Terry. OG is new to the system. Yeah, I mean, and we have barely been running plays for him. He's been improvising a lot, but lately, the last 2-3 games, Tiz been slowly implementing him some plays for him.
Hey,
so, bro,
I got you guys are. I am either one of two things. Either I'm high or you crazy. And the last time I said that, we were playing you guys in the playoffs and proved that you guys were crazy. So either I'm high right now, you guys.
You still talking about last year because we cooked this year. You talking about Terry?
That's all that matters.
Hold on, you saying
is a predictor of the future.
You saying Terry Rozier that missed the 2 jump shots from below the free throw line, wide open? That guy, the one who missed a jump.
You're gonna outscore him by 20. Brunson's going to outscore him by 20.
At least.
So he's going to average 45 points a game, and Rozier's going to average 20.
Terry Rozier averaging 12. Terry Rozier.
Okay, gentlemen. Could we go back to the point that I said more or less in the beginning of the show when I told you that Tibbs was playing us at half speed? So if you're playing slow, fast, we were catering a lot of this game yesterday to your pace. If we played at our pace, if we played at the second and fourth quarter pace and implemented that into the first and the third, there's no, bro, we would smoke y'all the same way we did Denver. But since we smoked Denver so hard, Tim said, yo, we're going to slow it down so nobody goes, you know what I mean, into injury, you know what I mean? Even though every one of our soldiers, because we don't even got players, every one of our soldiers is ready to step up and fucking man the front line. And that's what it is. We were
Harris.
playing y'all at half pace.
Harris,
The whole-
we're 12 over 500, having the toughest schedule in the entire NBA, having the most back-to-backs in the entire NBA, having the most road wins in the entire NBA, losing our best defender in the whole team, with injuries all over, and we're still beating you. And you guys have the easiest schedule, one of the easiest in the entire NBA, and you lost 6 in a row.
Wow.
And you
How
lost
about the
6
easiest
in a row.
schedule in the NBA?
You
play
lost
the same people.
No, the schedule. The schedule is completely different. You haven't even
Yeah.
You
done
mean for this week?
no,
Or for the
this
entire
year.
year?
No, the whole
year.
season. The whole
the
year.
season up
Bro,
to now.
you can't even predict who has an easier or tougher schedule.
You
That's
can.
nonsense.
What are you talking about? These are known facts.
We've had
Hey, Blaze, how can you be coaching these kids and uttering shit that you fucking talking when
Aaron.
these are known facts? Every single professional media fucking
So who picked the
professional
Knicks to be in the
players.
top four? Who picked
My
Knicks?
nigga,
Who picked the Knicks to be a top four
every
team?
single
no one
media,
figured out. No one.
every
Right.
media,
I'm about to give him some education. Just
bro, every media
let
person,
me do this public
every
service announcement
professional
real
has
quick.
said
Let me do
the
this public
New
service
York
announcement
Knicks
real
had
quick.
the hardest
If you
schedule.
guys are talking, they
And
can't-
you just but you just said who could predict who has the toughest and the softest schedule? You can't say that,
Do
bro.
you want me to explain logic to you, or you just gonna chat up the place?
Let's hear what you
All
got.
right. So, for example, at the beginning of the season, the top 4 teams allegedly in the East were Boston, Milwaukee. Who was the third one?
Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
And they picked Miami to be maybe 4th or 5th. They picked New York to be 7th. If you get my point. Hold on. Will you listen? You're not even letting me explain to you why somebody's saying
Go.
You guys want to know why it doesn't make sense mathematically, or y'all just want to? So why it doesn't make sense? Because right now it's proof that the Knicks may be the number 1 and number 2 team as far as tough to beat in the East. So when you start making these schedules, saying, you know what, Miami got the easiest schedule.
Why are we the toughest? But why?
You're missing the boat though. You're missing the boat by those are bogus numbers. Because teams that you say they're going to be easy, like the Knicks, can easily be a top 2 team in the conference and a top 4 team in the league. So all those numbers they put together before the season start doesn't matter. You get my point? It doesn't matter.
I don't.
Okay, because a team. So for example, when the Knicks beat the Heat, and people thought the Heat would be maybe the 4th or the 3rd best team somewhere in there. You guys were beating allegedly a team that was better than you before the season started. So that made it a tougher schedule.
No.
But the reality is that the Knicks.
No.
Never mind.
Blaze,
you know what's going to happen?
Blaze, you said
you guys don't get what I'm
mathematics.
saying. You guys don't get what I'm saying.
I'm gonna repeat.
I'm gonna just recap
To
this.
be fair,
you guys don't get what I'm saying.
To be fair, let me repeat.
But hold up. But you're saying mathematics, but you're adding fucking alphabet soup to your mathematics.
You're not getting it, bro. It's too much to explain over the.
Let me recap. Let me recap to see what you're saying. You're saying that the numbers or why is a tougher schedule from preseason based on what was drawn up prior.
No, right. What I'm saying to you is I don't believe in none of those numbers. Somebody told me that Miami Heat's playing the tough. If somebody's telling me Miami Heat's playing the toughest schedule of the season, I don't believe none of those numbers because and I'm not saying you guys don't have a tough schedule because you just beat some good teams. Now you're getting to an easier part of your schedule. But when they take that into consideration, take that into consideration, they were said at the beginning of the season, when the Knicks play the Heat, the Heat's going to be one of the best teams in the East.
That's
So
not
they
why.
have a tougher schedule.
That's not
But
why.
the Heat is not one of the, right now, as it's constructed, the Heat's not one of the best teams in the season.
No, that's
Whoever said that? Whoever said that?
Hold on.
That's how they come up with they go with the
No.
averages of the teams and their winning percentage.
The,
And you have to dig deeper into their winning percentage.
the reason they say that, Jay Blaze, is because of how many games we played on the road. How many back-to-back? We had the most. We played basically our entire back-to-back for the whole year in the first month and a half. We had 6 back-to-backs in less than 5 weeks. Most 3/4 of those games were on the road. Every one of those teams were against top 5 teams in the East and the West on the road at their arena, at Denver.
Okay.
All right, stop.
Hold on,
Keep going.
Hold on. No, but I just want to make sure if Jay Blaze understands the first list, because you keep going, and I want to make sure that he's understanding what you're saying. Because
So are you saying that you have more road games than anybody else, or you have the same amount? Because you're about to have the next 8, 7 out of 8 will be at home.
That's the whole point of the tough schedule.
So it evens out 41 and 41.
Okay, but when we did it,
home and away, 41 and 41.
But when we did it, we were over 500 doing that against the teams without our best player Mitchell Robinson playing, without losing other players at the same time. So
the season's over now.
Listen, all that to say is that we had the toughest schedule. We're over 500 doing that, missing players. And that the rest of our players fit into our system, and you guys had the sweetest schedule, and you guys can't even get 6, and you lost 6 in a row. And your heart
my God,
up.
I can't wait.
But Jay Blaze, every time we make a rebuttal and a point, you keep switching the goalposts. Like at first you spoke about like placement, and then
team plays 41 games.
No, but what we're explaining.
You act like we played 50 at home.
No, but at first you're telling us that the beginning of you yourself are not believing the facts and the numbers that that they're putting.
Wrong. I didn't say that. I said I don't believe in that whole idea.
You just said
and then
that.
I said whether it's Miami allegedly playing the best teams or another team. So it's not a Knick thing. It's a whole. I don't even believe in that whole ordeal because you're gonna have 41 games at home, 41 in a row. Like last year, you guys won 3 out of 5, and we played more. I think it was 3 out of 5 in the regular season, and we played more games in New York. I didn't go, oh well, it was harder for us. I don't believe in that.
Jay Blaze, hold up, I've been mad quiet. But what you said, all right. But what you said was that what you said was the seedings, right? You named Boston, you named Cleveland, you named Philly, you named all these at the beginning of the season. You put us at 7, and you're saying that the mathematics of those seedings are not fucking based on the facts that we have the hardest schedule. Like my brother just said, we played 6 back-to-backs, the most in the NBA and everybody. So they're calculating that by the fucking strength, by the strength of the schedule. The strength of the schedule predicts the seeding, bro.
I'm gonna use your IQ against you. I'm gonna use your IQ against you.
Hold on, Blaze.
So then, at the beginning of the season, that means when Miami played the Knicks was supposed to be an easy game because that's your psychology. Of course, it's not supposed to be easy game. Because your rating means nothing.
All right, listen. The Orlando Magic was doing really good, right, in the beginning of the season. Yeah. They had an easy schedule, but when a lot of these teams when it starts panning out, when they start having like the same way when Denver had fucking amount of back-to-backs, when they played us, the whole nation wants to fucking cradle Denver and say, oh my God, they just had so many games on the road. When we've been on the road, Tip said it, we live on the fucking road, my nigga. You cannot.
Everybody does that through the NBA season. Everyone's going to have a road situation.
Not with the amount of.
If they haven't had it, it's upcoming, but everybody's going to have it.
All those teams that you're talking about is now on a decline when we're fucking keeping that trajectory on a fucking uphill, stomp the yard bullshit.
I'm going to hate to see your heart get broke, man. I'm going to hate to see your heart get broken.
Harris, first of all, you're using the placement of a team, whether they're saying Boston's 1, Philly's number 2, Cleveland, that is not how they factor the schedule. That's not how they come with the strength of schedule. They
put part of that in there, though. Not all, but that's part of it, right?
But the strength of the schedule, not really. But yeah, okay, let's say it is. Let's say I agree with you. That even proves our point more. That means we played more games against the top 5 teams, both East Coast and West Coast, at their home, away, and back-to-back more than any other team. When you have Boston, we have Miami playing Detroit 2-3 times or whatever, the bottom Charlotte, and you guys were winning against busters when we're playing the top tier team, and then we're over 500 doing that,
bro. It wasn't even a week and a half ago when we had a better record than you. I wasn't jumping in your chat saying, "Oh my gosh, we're a better team."
You did not have a record. Listen,
the reason why the fact that you didn't do it,
go look
because you don't
go look it up
bro, you don't rely on facts. That's why you
ask Michael to look it up.
Let's say that's true. Let's say it's true. But guess what? We still had the harder team. We still had the harder schedule, and we still surpassed you on the hardest schedule. We passed on the hardest schedule.
Listen. Let me explain to you something. Listen, Jay Blaze is a Miami Heat fan. He's from the 305. So the fact is that a lot of people that don't really love basketball, because New York people, we love basketball, right?
Just not good at it.
No. Mute him, because you come from a football town. You come from a football city. You feel what I'm saying? So when basketball is secondary and you just want to come here and utter and fucking regurgitate the bullshit that you be listening to, because you don't really watch our team how we watch our team. You feel what I'm saying? So when you come over here and you just start spewing out shit that just don't add up with mathematics, when everything is plain out here on the board, my guy, is plain.
All right, let him go now. Go ahead, Harris. Hold on. Go, unmute.
You watch the Heat like I watch it. It's all inconsequential. My point
I do.
Right. So my point to him is, not even 2 weeks ago we had a better record. I'm not going about record. I already told you who's playing the better basketball. I'm telling you who's going to be playing better basketball when it matters. I gave you your flowers, but Castle. It's going to be hard for me to see it fall. But your brethren,
Blaze.
I'm going to laugh. I'm going to laugh. I'm going to laugh. Don't change your telephone number. Don't change your telephone number when you come back to Earth, because I'm going to be here waiting for you.
Listen.
Okay, just one question. Blaze, you guys were a better seeding than us in the beginning of the season, right? Right? You guys were better.
That, though.
No. All right.
I don't.
Right. Now
is that a question?
Okay.
Let him answer.
Okay.
Is that a question?
Let him answer.
Okay, so I don't believe in that, but for your argument, based on what the quote-unquote alleged experts would say from ESPN, which you regurgitating,
yes or no?
Yeah.
But you watched your team play. I'm not asking you what the experts are saying.
And you said you were defending champs.
You watched. Hold up. Listen. A lot of the people come out here and say, "Oh, the Knicks don't fucking be balling out against teams 500. We fucking 18-0 against teams under 500." People keep bringing up these stats, but now we come and mollywop any and everybody in our face, whether you over, under, over. I'm not a gambling ass nigga, so none of that shit fucking is irrelevant to me. So no matter who the fuck you put in our face, we mollywopping and stomping the shit out of niggas, because we've been bully balling with Tim's on. So listen, you cannot say that none of that shit matters when we just been increasing and you guys just you put us in 7th. Where are we now? Maybe in 3rd, 4th, 5th.
I didn't put you anywhere.
No. What seed are we in?
I never questioned any of your wins because pros are pros.
But what seed are we in right
ESPN.
now?
We're 4th.
That's
4th. All right.
That's ESPN. I never questioned any of the Knicks wins, have I? I never said, "Oh, you guys barely beat it." A win when you're a professional. A win is a win. Period. I never came out here and go, you know what? You guys barely beat. Who's a bad team? The Charlotte Hornets. I never said that. You won't find none of that in my chat anywhere.
All right. But what you're gonna hear what you're gonna hear about me is I'm gonna say my team is better than any team in the NBA right this second, right now. We just this second right now. We'll go up against any team, and if Tibbs get into his mad scientist bag and fucking break down to the compound every single team that we face and really fuck around, y'all gonna find out.
Hey,
You're lucky it ain't Friday.
We had the toughest schedule, which I ain't gonna beat that dead horse, but we played all these other teams and we beat them. We beat the defending champs, the real world champs, Eastern Conference champion, finals champions. You guys, we body you 2 times in a row. We beat Philly. We beat Philly by 38. We beat Minnesota, the number 1 team in the West now too. Bodied them. So there's facts and statistics that you can say. When I'm talking about we beat them, we beat all of you guys by about 30 points. So that's a system, first of all, that debunks your theory. That's a system because if you can beat the top teams by 30 plus, the top elite teams, and you beat them on a tougher schedule, and you beat them at their home, and you beat them away on back-to-backs, that's called a system.
And you're 18 and 0 against teams under 500. You cannot say Tibbs is not flawless, bro.
You can't.
I would recommend that you guys go look up the definition of system if you equate winning with systems.
Are we a better team than you right now?
I will agree
right now. Are we a better team right now?
I'm agree with the first thing you said. Right now, today, you're the best team in the NBA. Today.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm not.
You know what? Because right now we're only here. We're only here today. We're not in the future.
Right.
Yeah,
so you've been 10 plus years. You know, I'm not a man that's gonna lie, and I ain't gonna be a dude that make things up. I'm gonna give you when you're running things, you're running things. My question is you got either I overslept or the season's over. I woke up today and we're starting the playoffs tomorrow or something.
No,
a whole lot can happen between now and the end of the season.
Listen, you got till Thursday. You got till Thursday, February 8th is when you got to. If you don't do anything by February,
we don't need to do anything.
If you don't do anything by February, if you don't do by February 8th, it's a body bag for you. Just jump into the body bag and zip yourselves up. We'll even draw the trump.
That's wordplay. We stand pat.
And you better hope I don't pull up for that day. Cause I'm gonna come. Hey, how tall are you, John Blaze?
5'8".
What? Hey, do I that nigga my size?
You said you 5'8", nigga. You was Hey, that was a cap. Then he said, you ain't 5'8". You 5'8"?
That's count.
We're brave.
What are you? What are you? 6'1"?
I play like I'm 6'8" though. You better
No. In reality, Dwight. What? How tall are you?
He's about 5'10", 5'9".
No, I ain't no 5'10".
5'9" maybe.
Hold on. You're not even 6 feet tall. Hey, bro.
Hey, listen to me. I am.
Hey, let me tell you. Let me tell you.
Go to my IG.
Let me tell you something that might come to a surprise for you. Surprise to you.
Castle. Tell your brother the truth. Tell your brother the truth.
Hey.
You better tell him I'm not 5'10".
Listen, the fans don't want to hear you go back and forth.
Tell your little brother that ain't 5'10".
Hey, you
You
could
better
be
tell your
6.
brother I'm a.
Hey, you could be
You better tell your
6'15".
brother
You still little.
you're gonna be
You
dealing with
still a little
6'1",
ass nigga, B.
Harris,
220 in the
listen,
paint.
listen,
And
we'll
I'm gonna
Hey,
pull
hey,
a
hey.
huge random over you, little man.
Quick question. Hey, has my brother seen you ball?
6'1",
Have
225.
you seen him ball?
You better ask me if I can shoot.
Okay, Dwight. You
You
play
better
with
ask me
him.
if I can shoot. You better ask
Hey,
me if I can shoot too. You better ask me if I can shoot too. I can do it all.
is this nigga even fucking with
Tell
me?
him.
Bro,
Tell him.
hey,
Hey, tell him, Tom.
hey,
Tell him.
all I'm saying
Ask
is
your brother.
hey, Harris, let me
Ask your
give
brother if
you
I
a
can shoot
little
or not.
fun fact. Let me give you a
listen,
little
hold
fun
on.
fact.
Listen, y'all can put something on the chat. But listen, the
Hey.
people don't want to see y'all. The people don't want to see that. The
I
people don't
am
want
the
to hear
Dominican Iverson, bro. Just so you know.
Here we go. Okay, both y'all right quick. Hold on, because y'all they litty saucy Sunday. Hey, I know you got to go Harris pretty soon, but factual is we're at the middle of the season. We're gonna keep going. I think we got 2 more games against you. We did our first 2. We got 2 more, so I'm pretty sure this ain't gonna be the last time we check in on you. I know you're trying to shoot forward for the playoffs like most Heat do. I don't want to you give credit, but with a little backhanded, like you good, but not yeah. So we can't jump to the playoffs just yet. Obviously, I'll give you that. Randall hasn't gotten there, but your defense is suspect. That's part of the Heat culture. The Heat culture is defense. That's what you guys predicate yourself on. You got cooked. Anunoby had 19 and 4 yesterday. Randall had 19 and 9. You got Jalen Brunson at 32. So that whoever you're putting as number 1, which you said Terry Rozier, that means he's gonna have 51 that night. If Rozier's playing him, I got Brunson for 50 plus. I guarantee. I'll write that down. I'll put a wager, and I think Michael Drake said he got 200 on it. So we'll come back. Defense, Chenzo had 11 and 2 yesterday. Josh Hart had 14 and 9. Your bench can't do anything against Josh Hart. 14 and 9. Grimes 12 and 4. You guys are suspect at best. Suspect at best. And your team is going to their worst part of the season, or the toughest part that you ain't gonna acknowledge, but you will when you see Jimmy Butler hurt or he's on the sideline, and you can say, we had a tough schedule. You guys are gonna go through it. Then you say, well, you guys had a whole bunch of home games. So we'll see. When it gets easy in life for you guys, I'm gonna see you guys in the chat. But nonetheless, we own you 2023, 2024. We sunning you guys. So go ahead. What you got for that? Yeah, unmute your mic.
One quick thing. I agree with everything you just said. We'll see. And you better tell the people in the chat that I can hoop, because they don't think people can hoop.
I say you
Get
can.
out there with me.
Oh, I'm gonna be holding the camera. I'm gonna be recording y'all. So
I'll give you guys a shout out. I'm gonna let you guys finish talking your New York stuff.
Hey, we appreciate you joining us, Johnny.
It's always good.
Always a blast.
And Michael, thank you for being the smart one out of all of us. Thank you for being the smart guy. Hey, I need your phone number next time we play. Bet.
Hold on. You out of here? You leaving?
No, I'm gonna let y'all. I don't talk too much about the Miami, but I gotta give my due benevolence to the Knicks. You guys are doing your thing. You're the best team in the NBA right now. So that's enough of me taking cheap shots at you guys.
No, it's good. It's good. You part of the Twitter there. Unless you have to leave, you're good. But you're always welcome.
I don't.
This is part of our show. Whether it's talking smack, whether we go back and forth, it's all good.
Yeah. You good? Don't let the pressure. Yeah, I mean, I know how you might.
Ain't no pressure, man.
I know you be.
I ain't gonna let no put pressure on me because y'all ain't tough like that.
Hey, listen, you ready to sign? You ready to sign out? I haven't even got started yet.
Let's get into the basketball real quick. Hey, Harris, where do you see the Heat in the next? You guys are down 6. You've lost 6 in a row. Where do you see the Heat in the next 10 games? What do you see?
I see us finishing. I'll just tell you the whole season. I see us finishing the 7th seed. Again,
okay. Do you see
us winning our first playing game and us comfortable with playing the number 1 seed again?
Do you think Terry Rozier makes an impact?
That's what he makes us a lot worse. I don't like him at all. I told you he has a low IQ. He doesn't play defense. He's not a good shooter. He's a scorer, which means he has to take volume shots, which takes us out of our system. So the only reason I thought we got him was to package him and trade him to get a better player.
Who was
So
that
if we
player?
don't get a better player,
Who
who
was that player?
who do I want? I want the same guys you guys wanted, DeJounte Murray. That's who I want.
Y'all can have
You
him.
we're probably not going to get him, but we get him, we're winning the NBA championship if we can get Murray. We're winning the championship if we can get Murray.
But what does he do for you? What? Explain.
Yeah, is he an all-star?
He's
He
a
don't have to be.
non-star.
Huh?
Brunson's not an all-star, and he's great.
Oh, Brunson been an all-star.
He's
Brunson's
not
been an
one
all-star.
now. Murray's been an all-star before.
Wait a minute.
Hey, Brunson been an all-star 3 years in a row, nigga.
Hold on. Are you comparing?
Voted in, not legitimate.
Nigga,
He an illegitimate child.
You comparing
He
Murray to
Fuck outta
Brunson?
here.
He got adopted. He didn't get in on his merits. He get adopted.
Yeah.
Listen.
Nigga, hey, you lucky Mikey trying to exit.
Listen, he just gave us a cue. I didn't even notice how long we was on. So we've been on a minute. We're going to start closing this out. But any final thoughts for you for the next 2 games, Jay Blaze, against the Knicks?
Trash.
We lose one and we win one.
You think you get one?
You guys gonna win the series. You guys gonna win the series again this year. We'll win one and we'll lose one. We'll win one by 3 and we'll lose one by 10.
Do you win at the Garden or you win at Miami?
We win in the Garden and lose in Miami.
All right.
I'm honest.
Hey, all right. Hey, I asked you. I'll take your feedback for it. Okay. Do we meet each other in the playoffs or in the first or the second round?
It won't be the first round because unless you guys, we're going to be the 7th or the 8th seed. So it's possible if you guys don't get the 2 seed.
We will.
It's a lot of season left, and I think you can catch Milwaukee and be maybe the number 2 seed. So it's possible if we're at the 7th seed and you guys are the 2 seed, we see you in the first round and we see what happens. And
the way if you stand pat the way you guys are now, no improvements, because it's possible you can guys get somebody. Because if you guys keep losing the way you need to get someone. But if you stand pat, do you think you guys beat us in a playoff series?
If we stay with the lineup we have, no. If
Just
we
the
make changes to this,
we have.
if we change the starting lineup, we can push the 7. But we can't start Tyler Hero and Scary Terry together. We can't have Tyler Hero and Duncan Robinson together. So there's a lot we can't do right now. So right now it's a 7-game series toss-up. If we can get rid of Scary Terry and Tyler Hero for DeJounte Murray, we beat you guys in 6 games again.
Okay. Hey, quick, hey, Blaze. Hey, Blaze. Last question. When you entered the podcast and the screen was blank, were you smoking ashwagandha?
I don't smoke. I drink. So no, I couldn't. I had my camera blocked, and I'm gonna have to probably reblock it on my computer.
We clowning.
I'm just fucking around. I'm just saying.
Yeah. So let me ask you guys a question. Do you think you can keep this pace through the rest of the season and the playoffs?
I think we can only, and just so you know, I'll say my piece. I'll say we haven't, because if you look even in our losses, we've been in every game. We've never even really got blown out in any game. Maybe one, but we've been in every game. And this is with, we've never had the same lineup. So at least you guys with your system, you've had the same players. They've been playing around for a while. But we've had people that have fallen out. Again, Mitchell's a big loss for us. We've adapted to that. We got iHeart. So we've played a lot of different people, and we have other people stepping up. I think we can. I think we're going to have a little up and down until we get our regular players back, depending how Randall goes. But we can keep the pace up.
Well, I mean, if you go to the beginning of season 2 of the podcast, I did call that we would get 55 wins. Yeah, I mean, and there's been a little speed bumps with how the team's been playing. Like taking a little slow start, but with the moves that's been made and the elevation of the team and the way we subtracted, which added more volume to the Knicks and and chemistry wise and fit wise, with the addition of Precious, who wants the ring, and OG Nononobi. Yeah, I mean, I think we're doing pretty good. I think, like I said, we might have hit a few speed bumps, but we definitely might keep that 55.
And to just add a little bit to that, what makes us so dangerous is the pieces we have are interchangeable. The players that we have, you can put them in the starting lineup, you can put them in the bench, and that's what's made us a dangerous team. That each player can play whatever position, whatever the role that's needed, and they've stepped in and obviously been producing. So that's what makes us the most dangerous. It's a lot of teams that have either a great starting five and a subpar bench, where I think both our bench and our starting unit is very dangerous.
Are you guys winning the Eastern Conference?
I think this year depending if we can get Mitch, to be honest, if we can get Mitchell Robinson, if Iheart is healthy, if Randall doesn't miss that much time, I think we are in the Eastern, and I think we can win.
One final question is for all you guys. Who is the team that you fear the most in the Eastern Conference?
I don't think we fear anybody in the East, but I think the deepest team, the most dangerous team in the East I'd probably say Milwaukee is always a bad matchup for us. And because they got a pretty deep team, I think matchup wise, Milwaukee is always one that doesn't fit. Like you guys match up very well with them. Like we match up well with Boston, and Boston doesn't match up well with you guys. That's just the one team that it's always, no matter who we have, it's gonna be like, damn, we gotta face them. Like you guys match up very well with Milwaukee, that you guys can run the table around if you want. I think Boston's a better matchup for us. I think Philly's a better matchup for us. Milwaukee would be the most dangerous team, I think, matchup wise for us.
Well, I mean, I've always been outside before my brother. That's why he's still little. Yeah, I mean, so I don't fear nobody. Yeah, I mean, and bro, you talk a lot of these teams that like my brother said, Milwaukee. Milwaukee only is counting on two players. You understand what I'm saying? We have a whole full team with Jalen Brunson, Julius Randle, Devo. No matter if Hartenstein steps up, no matter who it is, OG Anunoby, with the addition of him, which he takes a lot of pressure. Yes, Randall's been he's kind of messed up in the shoulder, but it's like Tim said, the same way Tiz believes, and I always known and believed in every one of our players, whether they're here or gone, but everybody that wears that blue and orange, you know what I mean? Whoever wears that, I think that they're really built for the structure of wearing this heavy ass jersey. And there's always a next man. There's always a next man up when you got a general like Tibbs, you know what I mean, controlling and orchestrating the culture of us New Yorkers. You know what I mean?
And right quick, don't get it twisted, my man. Don't forget, I'm a United States Marine, but we run to the danger. We don't run.
Yeah. I ain't never saying that, but
for the young one.
What I was saying is that it is we have like when I'm looking at these new Knicks, right? I'm looking at sort of where Golden State was in the beginning of their dynasty era. You feel what I'm saying? Where it was just fresh, but we are playing like a team. You see that everybody's going for the not the better shot, the greater shot. Where you can see that in the assist numbers rising in Brunson, the assist numbers rising in Randall. Like everybody's always looking for the next man, and we're having faith in our team. It's more of a brotherhood instead of a whole bunch of players messed up trying to make a name for themselves. You feel what I'm saying? So I think the organization did a great job with putting every single piece that we have in this puzzle, which meshes very well with the culture of this team. And I don't see nobody. We're too strong and we're too deep, and we out hustle everybody. Not scared of nobody.
So is there? Let me change the phrasing. Is there a team in the East that can beat you?
No,
Milwaukee's probably the only one.
no.
You got listen. You got to be real. I know you're with the undefeated, and you got to. The reality is that they're the only team that. And I'm not saying that they will, but if there's one that could, it probably would be them. Philly would not last like this series with us. They don't match up well because no team, East or West, is deeper than us defensively. That's just a fact. They can't. Now,
Listen, I'm an exaggerator. No, but the reality is that any team can be beaten on any day. But if you look at reality and match up player for player, there's not that many that's fucking with us. We're kind of unfuckwittable.
Hey, but there's got to be a team that and the truth is, have we beaten Milwaukee this year? No, they beat us. That's a statistical fact. As much as we want to say it, they've beaten us. We've been close in here and there, but they've beaten us. That's the only team that matchup wise would be a challenge for us. Now we have seen them. We played them enough time to know that we got an idea how they can play. And on top of that, they have Doc Rivers, so that's an automatic win. They got Doc Rivers, that's an automatic W. He can't get anybody past the second round. Now, who do you think is for you guys? Who's your ideal matchup, and how do you get to the ECF?
Our ideal matchup. Our ideal matchup. Who we want to play?
Yeah, you're in the eighth round. You're in the eighth. Who you play?
I want us to play Milwaukee in the first round. I want us to do it like we did it last year.
Yep.
Milwaukee will be an easy matchup, like you mentioned. The Knicks will get us ready for the Celtics. You guys got us ready for the Celtics. I tip my hat off for you.
You won't make it past us this year. I promise you that on the second round.
A promise is a comfort to a fool.
Yeah, you won't make it past the second round. You'll be lucky. Boston isn't deep enough.
Hey, you memorize a lot of bullshit, don't you?
I just know a lot of facts. I know it hurts your feelings, but I know a lot of facts. When the facts aren't in your favor, you can dismiss them.
You can't say you utter facts when facts are given to you.
That didn't happen.
Hey, salute just Knicks. If you guys face the Pacers, I don't know if y'all make it past them, bro.
I agree, but you asked me what was my ideal matchup.
I'm just saying what the chat said.
I agree with them. The Pacers is going to be a problem for everybody. I said my ideal matchup is for some reason we own the Bucks. Having a good series against the Knicks. The Knicks got us ready last year for the Celtics. That's actually a compliment. That's not an insult. It's not knocking you guys down. Playing the Knicks next. That'll get us ready for the Celtics. Yeah, our coach is smarter than the guy from the Celtics. The
coach that got you guys 0-6 right now?
The same coach. Between Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo, we have the most playoff wins out of any duo in the NBA.
That was last year.
That's another fun fact that your brother not gonna like.
You know what's a fun fact?
Well, I mean, yesterday was history then, right? Yesterday was history. Today is a new slate.
All right, you know what a fun fact is that Tim's got every one of our soldiers ready. When you got a player like Hartenstein that came in this year,
y'all got to be here all day. Let's get final thoughts. Y'all we're gonna be here 7 hours. 7 hours. So you got the Heat.
We better. And when I pull up on you, it's Molly Wop season for you.
I've heard that there'll eventually be a play where these two play basketball. We'll air it out, we'll record it, we'll go live. You guys will comment, say who you got. We can put some.
I'm never gonna practice.
We'll put some wages on who to sign on there, so y'all can talk about that. You got the Heat. We'll put at the end of the season. What rank are the Heat?
7 seed. I said that 10 minutes ago.
Where do you see? Where do you see the Knicks at the end of the season?
2 or 3.
And do you see us advancing farther than you this year?
Not if you get us in the first round. If it's 2-7, y'all out of there.
Anyway, I appreciate you. Hey, salute to Jay Blaze, a man of his word, coming on to the show. He's using the chat. He's definitely wilding. Hey, salute to the chat, everybody on there. Just Knicks, Michael Drake, dropping in the chat. Coach, everybody, appreciate you guys in the chat. It wasn't nothing without you guys. We appreciate you guys checking in. dropping the John Alphonse. Appreciate you. We see you, my brother. Everybody that's on the G, man. What up? Appreciate you guys all joining the chat, commenting. You guys are phenomenal. We appreciate you guys, all the comments. We appreciate that. Love it, love it, love it. Johnny Blaze, thank you for joining us today. We're going to check you at the next Heat matchup. So if you guys see him in the chat, blaze him up. We're going to see him at the next game. See who gets to talk a little more. Right now we owe. And then definitely in the playoffs, there's going to be war. There's a war going on outside. No man is safe from, especially if you're in the Heat. He's about to get blazed up. The Miami Sweets. We'll see the 305. Everybody from the 305, we love y'all. We family out there. Matter of fact, the new Knicks is in the 305. He's out there repping. You know what I mean? Where we from the pork and beans, whether we all out there. We've been everywhere all over the 305. We got our 305 badges. We got stripes and scars in every borough of 305, from Homestead to to Broward. We've been there, done that, and we running it with y'all. Appreciate you guys. Salute to you, my brother.
Yo, salute, Jay Blaze, salute Mike the Specialist, salute for everybody in the chat for putting up with my sauce, you know what I mean? But we've been smoking on this heat pack and it's been divine, you know what I mean? It's definitely, we out there, you know what I mean? Every time we smoke on this heat pack, it's always good, you know what I mean? Full brim salute to everybody, you know what I mean?
Right,
thanks for rocking.
Check with you guys tomorrow. Hey, like and subscribe. You see, we give you some it's a show like no other. We don't do it the same. So if you in here, put the likes and put a like on that. Share it, chop it up, share the stream out there. Comment. You know, hey, we get everybody. We got brothers. We let them ride. You know, we got
smack that like button.
Like, subscribe, comment. We appreciate Jay Blaze, who's always in the comment, even when he's not on the show. He's always supporting the show, even though he's a Heat fan. Always out there. Appreciate my brother. Salute to him. Go check him out. Thank you guys for vibing and checking in. We got a game tomorrow against the Charlotte Hornets. That's a body bag. And then we got Utah after that. We're going to check in with him the next game we got. Final thoughts. We out of here, people. Thank you for joining the Organic Fanatics. We out of here. You heard?
Yo, final thoughts. I'm busting Jay Blaze's ass. Yeah.
Pause.
Films in the building. My God, what's good?
And I salute the new Knicks. Let's get it.
Shout out to the new Knicks.
The new Knicks, salute my guy.
The new Knicks, the Organic Podcast.
Uh-oh. Sounds like it's about to go down in here. Going down. New York City, NYC. MNG, stand up. Brooklyn, Staten in the Bronx. Manhattan, Queens, what you want? We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. Brooklyn, Staten in the Bronx. Manhattan, Queens, what you want? We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. This is for the win. We want the Knicks. New York City. New York, if the Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah.